It's Ace Attorney time!
Hello.
Yay! And I'm Ace again for once a week only. But until however long this game takes. Yeah. Yay!
We're back.
We're back. Yeah.
Oh, shit. I only just realized why you're Ace.
Yeah, because it's Ace Attorney.
Oh my god.
Bro! Get with it!
No, because you know I am.
The slowest stream of my life.
Fuck you.
Okay. Have you guys played the other Ace Attorney games? Whoa.
I started on the original a little bit on a ROM.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I played through the whole of the original trilogy and then the Great Ace Attorney, and then now we're here. Okay. I guess new game.
Yes, it's Nyatorni. No,
Yes, Nyatani.
Yes,
Mel.
oh, please don't.
No.
Don't fucking yeah. Not right now.
Ooh.
Oh, Christ.
Oops.
Oh.
Showdown time. What? You lose? Who's losing? Oh, someone died. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh, eek.
Eek.
Me when I'm an anime girl.
Kia!
Yeah.
Where's the gua?
I'm here to be a menace to your reading and gameplay.
Cool.
Thanks, Milk. I seem to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. Dead. Someone hit him hard. I don't know who's speaking. Me? Please. The cops should be here any moment, any minute. I'm in your hands. Should it come to that? Oh, is that the one that's getting arrested? Okay.
That was a phone call.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I guess I'm Apollo. Panicked, palms sweaty, and I can admit it, I'm nervous. Who wants to be this unknown character? We don't know who it is yet.
Oh god.
Do you want to go May or should I go?
Sure. It's a gamble. I'm sticking with
It's a
it.
gamble. Okay. Wait, are you going?
Yeah. Ah, good morning. Oh shit.
Good morning, sir.
Oh god. You have to stick to it.
You're sticking to
Hold
it.
up tight.
Oh god. Okay.
I'm a man of my fucking word.
Wound up, sir. No, I'm loose. I'm fine.
That screeching noise. Is that your voice? I suppose it's to be expected.
This is Valley Girl Van Zeeks all over again.
Christopher Chan.
Your first trial, and it's a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start small, eh?
God. I'm fine. I got up at 5 AM to do my Chords of Steel voice workout. I'm fine.
Ah, that explains it. I did detect a certain rasping quality to your speech.
Jeez, okay, bitch. I overdid it again.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. As you know, your client today is a good friend of mine. I wouldn't want to let him down, if you get my drift.
Drift gotten, sir. I'm all over that drift. He's so
As it
goofy.
happens, I dined with him the night of the murder. We can't let this case fall through.
Yes. Yes, I'm fine, sir.
One more thing. Don't say you're fine quite so much. People might take you the wrong way.
Gulp.
My bad, Christoph Onesama.
Onesama!
I'll be preparing our case. You might want to introduce yourself to the client.
Okay.
This is the worst choice I've ever made.
It's a choice. My name is Apollo Justice. Oh, his name is literally Justice. I love that. If it isn't clear already, I am a new attorney, and today is my first trial.
Ace attorney.
Yeah,
Get it?
that's the game, Miru. Not that I'm worried or anything. The defendant has been accused of murder.
Oh shit.
My boss wants to help him out, of course, and so do I. I mean, there's no way he did it. Not him. No way. I swear if it's Phoenix. Okay, no. Is it this
I
guy?
got you.
Go on, Miru.
What the fuck?
Whoa. Oh, yeah, okay. He's not saying anything. All right. Good morning.
Morning. It's all up to you today.
First trial. Nervous. Meeting him. Cardiac arrest.
Me too, bro.
I think I'm supposed to say something. Help?
So, you're,
Apollo's just like me for real. Fine. I'm fine. He's not fine.
Ah, Mr. Fine, is it? Is this fucking Jesse Pinkman? Hold up, I got it. I didn't remember you having an odd name.
Well, we're off to a great start. Are you sure you're okay? I mean, with me? Mr. Gavin is a top-notch defense attorney, and he's your friend, so why...
Huh. You'll see.
Uh...
I got a few tricks up my sleeve. You can do it. Be confident.
I'm really sorry this happened to you. I mean, we're going in here
time.
with no information.
Shall we?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's how attorneys work. You just walk into a room and defend someone, right?
Okay. I need to
On the
focus.
spot.
Just oh god. First trial. Here comes justice.
Yeah, Apollo Fine doesn't have the same ring as Apollo Justice.
Right? Oh my god, it's that guy. Okay. Oh.
he's bald.
Who wants to be the judge?
May, I think you should be the judge.
Oh god. Oh. The court is now in session.
Oh, and there's also the prosecution. I feel like I shouldn't be the prosecution since I'm the defense.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Oh, that's the perfect voice. The defense is fine. I mean, ready, Your Honor. Mind going blank. Don't panic. Ah, too late.
Your name was Mr. Justice? And this is your first trial?
Yes, Your Honor. But I'm fine, really.
Are you quite sure? Your voice sounds a bit strained. Mr. Gavin?
Go on.
Yes, Your Honor. The two extremes.
I was under the impression that you would be heading up this case.
That was my intention, yes. However, a defense attorney must always cede to his client's wishes. And my client specifically requested Mr. Justice.
Mr. Justice.
Well, of course he wants justice. But to entrust his case to this greenhorn? Why? I do not exaggerate when I say that you're the best defense attorney in town, Mr. Gavin.
Okay, so Gavin's got trial experience. Fine. But does he have cords of steel?
That's a very PG way of saying it.
He's what the fuck?
Going
Like
to
vocal
steal?
Yeah.
Me when I have to have very strong vocal cords
God.
to win my case.
Then let's begin. The defendant may enter the courtroom.
That's like the thing that that we were told. Like when I used to do competitive debating, the thing we were told is like, no, even if you don't like, if you're not confident in what you're saying, you just have to sound confident.
Confident.
Yeah.
And
Yo,
people
yo, yo,
will just be
Mr.
like, "Oh,
White."
you're right. Bro, speaking facts. Oh, this is truly an unfortunate turn of events. I'm sorry we had to meet again under these
Yeah, last time we met, we were making
circumstances.
meth. in the trailer.
Oh, long time no see, Mr. Right. I saw
Wait,
him.
what?
That's me. Dude.
What? No,
No,
that's the judge.
Oh, that's the judge. I'm so I
Wow.
can't read, guys.
I just didn't realize
is-
that was right.
This is why I have you guys.
Let's,
No
let's put
way.
the past behind us, shall we?
Is that actually Phoenix?
That's Phoenix fucking right, bro. That's not Jesse Pinkman.
I'm
Bro, I
so.
had to pull up the fucking log.
I'm so. I'm so, what? Like
These days, I'm merely Phoenix Wright, piano player.
piano player. What the fuck is happening?
And murderer?
Mr. Wright, how could this have happened? Yeah, what the fuck happened? Oh, okay. I want to know what the time gap is between like the first trilogy
yeah.
and this one.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll probably mention it.
Maybe.
I won't speak of it further then.
Nah, Phoenix Wright just fucking dies after
God,
this.
no, like when I said,
Just put in
haha,
prison
imagine if
immediately.
it was Phoenix Wright that was on the then I did it.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
If the prosecution would be so kind as to explain the charges, Mr. Payne.
To think, I saw you enter this room a fresh attorney, and now I'll see you leave in chains.
no one likes you, Payne.
He's so bald.
Ah, Winston Payne. Subtle as ever, I see.
Why has Phoenix not like shaved in like
Ahem.
a good while?
The crime occurred at the Borscht Ball Club, a Russian restaurant. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, took the victim, a customer, and he hit him! Wham! On the head! Smack! Killed him cold.
A customer at the restaurant, you say? And the defendant, you say he was...
The pianist for the club, it seems.
Phoenix Wright. A pianist.
But for why? What happened to you?
This is the weapon that took the victim's life, a bottle of grape juice. Grape juice is apparently our defendant's drink of choice.
The court accepts the deadly bottle as evidence.
Okay.
Something to note, Justice.
Oh, fuck.
Ah yes, with the tutorial. Thanks, Crystal.
Oh, fuck.
All evidence is filed in the court record. Make a practice of checking it frequently.
The court
The
record.
court
Right.
record.
That's
fuck.
me. I've heard of that.
That's you.
Oh, this is just the tutorial. Okay. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, it's okay. All right. There we go.
oh, thank God. So the victim was a customer at this restaurant. But just who was this Shady Smith?
Shady
fellow?
Smith.
Shady.
We believe he was a traveler, Your Honor.
Traveler?
Travailer?
Travailer?
Is that how you
Huh?
spell that? Is that how you spell traveler?
That's how. Is that not how you spell traveler? What?
I thought it was double L. I thought it was a different word for a second.
Yeah.
According to his passport, he had been out of the country for a number of years. He had only returned to this country recently, though his place of residence is unclear.
And he had some sort of connection with the defendant.
That, too, is unclear at present, Your Honor. We believe they first met at the Borscht Bowl Club on the night of the crime.
If they had only just met, then why murder?
Why does he seem so shocked?
Oh,
The judge is always the one that's the most shocked out of everyone.
oh. Perhaps the victim slighted the defendant's piano playing.
That doesn't appear to have been the case. No, the motive had nothing to do with the defendant's lack of playing skills. At least not piano playing. I'll let this photo explain what I mean.
That's kind of your job to explain.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Okay.
As we can see, a game of poker was in progress at the scene of the crime.
Wait a second.
Crime.
Isn't
2.0.
poker gambling? That's a crime in and of itself.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Indeed, it appears our defendant has fallen to become the basest sort of criminal.
Iggy Addy.
Oh fuck, that's how he's supposed to sound.
It is true that the defendant.
God. You did this to yourself.
Yeah.
That the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim. Yet, it was only that a game in the purest sense. A competition, Your Honor.
Competition?
Yes, a test of wits. A silent clash of passions. Only the cards, their backs wreathed in blue flame, know its final outcome.
Come again?
The cards on the table had blue backs, Your Honor. I believe the defense was waxing poetic in an attempt to mystify those present and impress women.
Impress women. Do you see this man? Does he look straight?
Does he look like he wants to impress women?
That will be our first order of business here then. To find out more about this fatal game of cards. Very well, defendant.
Starts mewing.
Oh God.
You will testify to the court about the poker competition held the night of the crime.
My pleasure.
This is it. My first trial. Here goes nothing.
I am a Oh, Jesus Christ. I am a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all. My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table. The room where we play and the competition in there are the club's main attractions. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. That's all it is. A game. And our customers are happy.
What did May go?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I was unmuted. A pianist who can't play piano?
The judge was really contemplating.
Right.
Better than a defense attorney who can't defend.
Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination.
Oh, let's go. It's big brain time. Right, Your Honor. My first cross-examination. Don't blow it.
Are you alright? You're sweating bullets.
Fucking
Bullets? Where? Oh, God.
It's a figure of speech, Justice. Your voice sounds strained and raspy too.
This is just how I talk! My brain feels strained and raspy, sir!
Whoa! What the fuck did you do this morning, Apollo?
You've watched me perform cross-examinations many times. Though, you've never done one yourself, have you? Care for a refresher?
I hate that I'm getting used to him with that voice now. what to do.
Bro,
Should I ask?
he has the gentle like blink. He's being an honest.
Yeah. No, I already know how this works. No need for help here, sir. I think I've got this one covered.
I think you'd better do more than think. You know it, or you don't.
Or you do
Fine. The cords of steel are ready for battle. My weapons, press and present.
Find any inconsistencies, any lies in the testimony, and reveal them to the court. That is cross-examination. Learn it, know it, do it.
It just said I didn't need a refresher, but okay. Inconsistencies, lies. Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright would never lie. Hey.
Yo, you really are fucking Apollo, bro.
Oh god,
Are
this
you
is
sure you
canon.
haven't played this before?
Oh god. Oh, guys, it's Nya time as well. Haha.
Oh yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
Fuck.
and it's up to
God.
Meow to prove it, Nya.
The defense may begin the cross-examination, yeah.
Milk was waiting for the cross-examination to hit that Nya redeem.
Oh. Was she
God.
my ex-wife?
Wait, let me.
I am a pianist by trade. Yet
You
I
don't need
can
to read this again
hardly
because it's what
know-
you already
oh,
read.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. You're
Let
right.
me.
Records.
Where's
Yeah.
Where's the save button? Oh, it was right. It was right there. I'm stupid. Anyway. Yeah. Okay.
You're silly Kai Sky, yeah.
Okay. Oh, no, that one. This one. You can hardly play, Nya.
Oh, I sometimes play when customers demand it, yeah. So I play them one song, yeah. That's usually all they want, yeah.
What? Because you're that bad? Yeah. Was that supposed
They
to be
regret
a-
asking.
Yeah.
Cross-examination. The title of pianist is a mask. A respectable face I wear for the world at large, yeah.
Then why are you really at the Borscht Bowl Club, yeah?
They pay you just to play poker, Nya?
That would seem to be the case. I am a professional after all, yeah.
Bah! Do I detect pride in that statement? Yeah.
I was honestly surprised. I was about to take a sip of water and then I was like, holy fuck.
Oh my god.
It's
It's just hard for an honest, hard-working member of society like me to imagine, yeah.
No one likes you, Pain.
Shut the fuck up, yeah.
yes, Nya. Your imagine was always a bit limited, Winston, yeah.
What? Yeah?
Nyani.
I played poker for 7 years in that little room, yeah.
7 years.
I've never lost once, yeah.
What? Nya? Nya?
You see why the customers come now, yeah? Defeat the undefeated poker champion, yeah. It's quite a draw, yeah.
7 years.
That is, I'm quite a draw, yeah.
Who
Oh, bro is
are
the
you?
Bro is a Rizzler. What the fuck?
This is not the Phoenix Wright that I know. Wait, you've never lost once? Not even one time, Nya?
As I said, I'm a professional, yeah.
He's played poker for 7 years and not lost once, Nya. Is that even possible, Nya?
Hold it!
The room in the crime scene photo is an attraction, yeah?
It has quite a history, actually, yeah. The Borscht Bull Club used to be a gathering spot for black market types back in the day, yeah.
Black meow cat.
Meow cat.
All in the past. Things like the black market are only on a silver screen now. I lost myself to the nya. Holy fuck. Suffice to say that there were a lot of deals being made.
Oh my god!
I'm losing myself to the nya. Right in that room, nya.
No, whenever this
Right
happens
there
and
in that
Corey's here, he just puts on a gremlin voice. He doesn't nya, he just gremlins it.
The smoky room, gambling hoods, nya. No, nya. Just looking at this picture makes me feel bad. Nya.
Bad.
The boss just gather around the table, cutting deals, safe from the eyes of the law, nya. Meanwhile, the goon keeps watch through a small window, nya.
Oh my god.
I can practically picture it, nya.
That window does look like it could be good for keeping a lookout, but little else, yeah.
The room had few other twigs to it, nya.
Oh my god.
Though it was common knowledge to our regulars, nya. At any rate, they come to play poker in a room steeped in history, nya.
That's 5 minutes.
Oh god, thank god. I'm out of here.
You did the dice.
Despite the dark past, it was all just good, clean fun.
God, be happy that I set like a timer on this. It can only be redeemed
Oh god,
once
I
every
would
like
have
half an
forgotten.
hour.
I would have lost myself. I would've-
Forever.
Otherwise the
would've
milk
lost
would
myself to
just
the nya.
stack it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
2 decks of cards?
A simple measure to prevent cheating. If you alternate 2 decks, no one can slip in cards.
I was about to sip my coffee. There's something else I noticed. In addition to the cards on the table, there are some lying scattered on the floor.
Precisely. Cards on the table, cards upon the floor. Each one forming a complete deck. A crime scene painted blue by a sad sweep of cards. It's poetic, really.
Incidentally, we use 2 types of cards at the club. One deck of cards was red, the other blue.
As I
Why
recall,
does Phoenix
in
speak like
poker-
he's also a defendant?
Right.
Or like, no, like he's also an attorney.
Because he is.
It's in his blood.
Well, no,
It's
but
in
I mean
his
like
fucking
in
blood.
yeah, he's just part of it. Sorry.
As
my
I
bad.
recall, in poker, no, you're good. You make 5 card hands.
Because Phoenix is the OG ace attorney.
True.
He can't
He's
turn it off.
attorneying himself.
Yeah.
And now he's a pianist.
No, he's a pianist. Ace pianist doesn't really have the same ring to it, you know?
It's just a fucking rhythm
pro
game.
pianist.
It's a rhythm. They make a rhythm game, but it's just fucking Phoenix, right?
No, I would play
Piano
that.
tiles, but piano tiles. But every time you get a full combo, it's Phoenix right going full combo.
Oh my god! No, dude! Dude, there's a gap in the market for this game.
Good. Miss, good.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
Oh my god!
I can see how it would be easy to cheat.
I need this in my life now, thanks to me too.
Yes. A game of hands. Me too.
This competition you're talking about. I believe the court understands the nature of the game sufficiently.
That's right. It was a simple game, after all.
Are you sure?
Huh?
People are not murdered over simple games, Mr. Justice. Defendant, you were in the room the very moment that crime occurred. Yet, you claim no connection to the crime?
Now that's strange.
What's strange? Dory.
I was testifying about the competition that night. Asking me about the crime at this point is against the rules, Your Honor. Of course, I expected to hear a cry of objection from the defense.
I completely let that one slip by.
Don't despair yet, Justice.
Sir?
Right. There's something I'd like made clear. Namely, your connection to the case at hand. I'd like to hear it from you.
Sure. Why not?
Very well. The defendant will amend his testimony.
Just one little press, and I've got myself a whole new testimony.
Oh, I didn't read this part.
Yeah, that's new.
Oh, should I read it?
Go for it.
Oh, okay. I plead silence regarding the murder, but I will say I never touched the murder weapon. That's all it is. The game. Oh, okay.
Hold it!
Oh, right.
Silence?
The defendant has the right to refuse to testify. I haven't forgotten everything about the law.
But why? That clearly puts you at a disadvantage.
And it's your job to turn that around in our favor, yes?
Oh my god, Ame says, I would play an Ace Attorney rhythm game so much.
Bro, yeah, of course. You get to choose who
Fucking-
yells at you.
God.
Honestly true.
Great. Like I didn't have enough to do already. Me?
Oh, shit. Oh, wrong voice.
Justice, didn't you detect anything odd about that testimony?
God. Huh? Wait, something he said did ring a little strangely. Just one thing. Now, what was it?
When you figure it out, I'd suggest presenting evidence. Evidence that contradicts the testimony.
Yes, that is how this works. A contradiction in Mr. Wright's testimony? But why? I better check the court record. I can't imagine Mr. Wright lying in a testimony.
Isn't it a little early to be jumping to conclusions? This is your first cross-examination. Take it slow. If you need more information, don't forget to press.
Right, I got it. I'm fine. Time to listen to that testimony again. Okay, what do I have, actually? I should check that. Where's my... Oh, this one. Oh, the autopsy report. Single blow to the forehead. Shady Smith.
Shady Smith.
Between 145 and 215. Hemorrhaging from blunt trauma. Okay. Okay. Oh, yes, I can look at it. Okay, cool. The bottle is completely empty. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to comment on that.
Yeah.
Also, how did the bottle not break if it was like blunt trauma?
Yeah. No, because I think they said it was like poisoned or something. I don't know. Or like drugged or something like that. Yeah, grape juice. How long has it been since I drank grape juice? Apparently, it's Mr. Wright's favorite drink. I wonder how well it goes with borscht. But is that it? Okay.
The description also said something about his prints being...
Oh wait, used as the murder weapon. Oh yeah. Wait, this was used as the murder weapon? Interesting.
Yeah. They're saying it's blunt.
Yeah.
Blunt force trauma.
I think there's a contradiction in...
He's got to turn the case around. Yeah.
He's gotta turn the case around, yeah.
Uh-huh, the room where we play. Uh-huh. I never... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah, this one. Objection! Objection! So you say you didn't touch the murder weapon? This grape juice bottle? Right?
So I said.
Oh, something wrong. Something the matter, Mr. Justice.
Too bad our new defense attorney never learned how to play dumb.
What's this, Mr. Payne?
I examined the bottle in question, you see. And it was covered with the defendant's fingerprints.
Oh god, wow. Objection!
No need to shout, Mr. Justice. I can hear you just fine.
Excess yelling can damage the judge's ears and our case.
But what about my cords of steel?
Shut the fuck up about
He
your
practiced
cords of
all
steel.
morning for this.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What a baby boy.
What's so strange about fingerprints on a bottle in a restaurant?
Well, that's true.
Oh, he cut you off.
Oh, they wouldn't prove a thing if they were normal fingerprints.
Huh?
But the fingerprints on the murder weapon were upside down.
Upside down? What does that mean? God, this fucking idiot.
It means he was holding the bottle inverted. And there can only be one reason for that.
The judge is like the most clueless person in this thing.
He should be fired.
Yes. To brain someone with that bottle.
To brain someone.
God damn.
Mr. Gavin, I think things just took a turn for the worse.
Oh? I see no problem, Justice.
I hate
Huh?
how it was fixing so well.
The only thing that matters is the truth. There's a good reason for everything. You'll see.
Defendant, can you explain your fingerprints on this bottle to the court?
Oh, fuck. I stand by my plea of silence regarding the murder.
Why are you being so difficult, Phoenix?
For now. I'm being difficult for now.
Not very cooperative, are you?
The number of times Phoenix himself has had to deal with people being this difficult and now he's doing it.
He's
My turn
salty,
to be
bro.
the
He's
bitch.
getting back at him.
This could hurt your case.
I'm sure he's uncooperative because he's hiding something. There must be some reason.
Oh my god, Milk, you're so right. This tiny anime has banger openings.
Oh, does it? Oh my
Yeah.
god. I can imagine it.
Oh.
Your Honor, you seem to have forgotten something.
And what might and what might that be, Mr. Gavin?
You got there in the end.
On the night of the
Swapping back and
crime, who was it who reported the murder to the police?
Reported?
Mita?
Well, that
It's
was
the-
the defendant, Mr. Wright. Oh, fuck. I'm the wrong character.
No.
Well, that was the defendant, Mr. Wright. But still, that self-report.
He vented?
He vented!
If Among Us has taught me anything, self-reports are... Self-reports are quite common.
God.
Really?
Yes, well, according to the case file, the murder was reported from near the scene by a call from the defendant's cell phone.
Near the scene?
Let's hold on. Let's take a look at the diagram of the murder scene, shall we?
Oh, shit.
Okay.
The victim was murdered in a small room in a basement, two floors down from ground level. Of course, cell phones can't get reception so far down. The defendant used the stairs in this hallway to go above ground. The call came from the first floor of the restaurant.
I see. And this is the phone that made the call?
It's been 7 years and he has the same fucking phone.
Bro, he's dedicated to his craft.
God.
Clearly.
The defendant could have just fled the scene of the crime if he so chose. Yet, he fulfilled his duty as a citizen and reported it to the authorities.
And you claim he's being uncooperative?
Phoenix isn't even sure if he's being uncooperative.
Phoenix is lost.
Nice save, Mr. Gavin. I better not waste this.
I think the prosecution has toyed with our client enough for the time being.
Toyed? I assure you, no one is more serious about.
What was it you said? The defendant was in the room the very moment the crime occurred? How can you possibly know this?
That's a good question. How indeed.
You're supposed to be asking these questions, Judge.
Right?
The answer is simple, Your Honor. The prosecution has a decisive witness.
You're as good as they say you are.
So someone else was in the room the night of the crime. That must mean they witnessed the crime. Well, yeah, that's what a witness is.
Oh my god, he's learning at the 3rd grade level.
He only did vocal warm-ups. No one said he used his brain at all this
He
morning.
didn't pass the bar exam at all.
He's a moron. This is why he's me.
Oh my god.
Everything up till now has been a warm-up, Justice. Are you ready?
What if
Very
I
well.
activate the Nya?
Oh god.
Oh god. The prosecution may call its first witness to the stand. I gotta finish these lines before they actually do it.
Oh.
Oh shit.
The witness will state her name and profession.
I guess this has got to be you, Kai.
Okay.
Hold on just a moment. Where are you fucking blind?
Apparently.
Where's the witness? I can't see the witness.
I surmise that she has been frightened by the defense's demonic-looking horns.
That's just his hair. So I used a little hair gel. Relax, people.
Have no fear. If any horns point in your direction, this court will cut them off.
Oh my god.
Self-inflicted Nya.
You are sure?
I swear it on my gavel. Please come out.
Isn't violence against hair a crime, Your Honor? Well, if you are sure it's okay. Wait, unless, is she Russian? Do I need to bring out my Russian accent from last time?
Oh
Let's go.
goodness. Oh shit.
Whoa, wait
That's
a
not
minute.
legal.
Would the prosecution care to explain the witness's paraphernalia?
Yes. She is a professional, Your Honor. Those are merely the tools of her trade.
And that would be, it's a fucking camera.
My name is Olga Orly. I'm employed as waitress in. Oh, she is Russian. Okay.
Okay, you wanna go?
Oh god. Right. I am employed as a waitress in Borscht Bowl Club restaurant.
Let's go.
Then why the camera?
Of course, it is my pride to serve borscht that is naming restaurant. But I also perform, how it is said, other service.
Excuse me?
Pardon me?
Pardon?
I take it one of these other services is taking the customers' pictures?
Da. Like, for example, this one.
That's the defendant!
Indeed. On the night of the murder,
Man in white hat is one who has gone kaput.
Indeed, that is the victim.
Rabble.
Order! This is quite a piece of evidence to casually drop into our laps.
It is same way as I drop cold bowls of borscht on laps of customers. Casually. Casually.
Fucking hell.
Oh no. God.
Then the court will casually accept this new evidence.
Bro, don't play along with her.
God.
now, witness. Where were you at the time of the murder?
I was in a room. The hideout, we call it. Excuse me? The hideout? It is a room where famous gangster bad guy was arrested.
Bro, we got fucking Slim Shady and Bad Guy. Fucking Shady was murdered after the Bad Guy was arrested.
Is a room where murder took place. What? Your look of utter surprise. It is lovely. I will post my courtroom door later for you. Photos will be numbered, and you will write which ones you want copy of. So there were 3 people in the room at the time of the crime. The victim, Shady Smith, Mr. Wright, and Olga Orley, our witness. And if Mr. Wright isn't the killer, that means...
Very well, witness. You will testify to the court about that night's events. How do you sound old? I can't.
No, Raina's old man voice is so funny. I always make her voice the judge when she's around. That night, customer asked me to deal cards for game. It was cold. Both players played with hats on, da. The victim, he plays whole time with his hands on locket at his neck. Then, last hand is done, but something terrible has happened, da. That man flew at victim and is strangling him to death. Strangling him? I found the contradiction already.
Incidentally, who won the game?
Bro's just curious.
Isn't it obvious? The winner was the victim, Mr. Smith.
That's ridiculous. Because Mr. Wright can't lose.
Justice? Maybe you can come up with a more legitimate objection.
But he hadn't lost in 7 years.
Take it from me, kid. It happens. I didn't lose a case my first 7 years as prosecutor either.
And then Phoenix Wright happened.
Incidentally, I have some evidence here.
Oh, shit.
These are the poker chips as they lay the very moment of the crime. The hand and chips on this side belongs to the defendant, Mr. Wright. Those on the far side belong to the victim, Mr. Smith.
Chips, you say?
Bro's just hungry.
This man has
Da.
never fucking left the courtroom.
Da. I mean, yes. Imagine that poker is war. Your hand is your army, and the chips are the spoils.
I know that. After all, the poker head of courtroom number 3.
Huh? Oh my god. I think he means poker face. Poker head.
Looking at this picture, it does seem that most of the chips are on the victim's side of the table.
Bro can count.
Very well. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Okay.
Alright. Well, you found the contradiction.
I did. Let me save.
Ooh.
Okay. It was right at the end. Okay. Oh, really? Strangled, you say? That's odd. Da, normal customers only choke on borscht. No, I mean, this report shows that the victim died of a blow to the head. Ah! Miss Orley, really now, did you witness the crime?
Rumble, rumble, rumble.
Looking at the picture, it doesn't seem like he was hit. He's still wearing his hat and everything.
Yet it is a fact that he was hit, Your Honor. Here's a photo we took of the victim with his hat off during our investigation.
Huh.
Well, that's quite shocking, isn't it? This head certainly was hit.
That's what the autopsy says, my dude.
No, the fucking autopsy report is just a lie.
God. But I have seen it happen. The defendant, he lunged at victim. His neck. Really, Miss Ollie, I think I've caught you in your own lie this time.
Justice, I admire your enthusiasm, but perhaps you should think this through once more.
What do you mean? I found a contradiction.
There's one thing in your testimony that troubles me.
Very well. It seems we should continue this cross-examination.
There's such a thing as thinking too much.
Onésimo has spoken.
This horse is dead. Let's stop beating it.
There's such a thing as thinking aloud too much, too.
Did he say that out loud?
No, he's just fucking psychic.
God. Okay, I just want to press everything for now. You were dealing cards. Do you do this often? I am doing this. If customer wishes it, I serve anything. Borscht, cards, more borscht. It is my work.
It's good to hear of a place that hasn't forgotten the meaning of service.
Welcome you to Borscht Bowl Club, where borscht is as warm as the waitresses. Thank you for not handing out flyers during the cross-examination. God.
Oh my lord.
Oh wait, both?
players.
Okay. It's already April. How could it be cold? At the Borscht Bowl Club, we have pride in an authentic rustic Russian restaurant theme. Outside, it is city in spring, but inside it is always as cold as Mother Russia. No way am I going there. When it comes to hot borscht, cold is best seasoning, that. If you say so. Oh, he played the whole
Locket
time.
at
His locket? I believe it was good luck charm, da. He gripped it many times as he played that night.
Yes, he must have felt as though it might carry him to the moon and the stars. Though, if it were small enough to fit around his neck, it wouldn't have much lift.
The defense would like a clarification. Is this a locket we're talking about? I mean, a pendant with a picture in it, right? Not a rocket.
Ah yes, the natural second conclusion. to that one.
Yeah, a
Of
rocket
course.
around his fucking neck. Let's go. Yeah, of course I knew that.
I guess that would make more sense if it was in Japanese, because the katakana is the same.
Oh yeah,
okay.
okay, I get you. I get what you mean.
I thought they were doing an accent. It was probably a pendant shaped like a rocket. That's what she called it.
Never mind.
Oh, okay. Wait, did she actually say rocket?
Rocket, yeah. His rocket.
It says locket.
Yeah,
It's not
she
like-
said
but
locket,
it probably
but-
is a this
but
is so
they-
Japanese.
Yeah.
This is such a JRPG genre.
Yeah.
This is like ridiculously JRPG.
God.
Okay.
Oh, okay. He interrupted me. Alright.
It's considered bad
What?
It's considered bad form to poke fun at the hard of hearing in our society.
Hard of hearing or hard of understanding?
Both.
So, what happened next?
Okay.
Why did he have to speak?
God. Something terrible?
The defense will refrain from needless shouting.
Sorry. I need to seriously reconsider this vocal training thing. Oh my god.
Now, Miss Orly, can you tell us what happened?
Oh, I was so frightened. I trembled with fear. Oh, okay.
Alright.
Oh, this
after.
changed. Okay. You didn't say anything about hitting before. So sorry. I must be forgetting this,
Witness, you will take greater care with your testimony.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
And that clears up the discrepancy with the autopsy report, I believe. The defendant made to strangle his victim, then changed his mind and chose a simpler, blunter means to do the job. Yes, that sums it up nicely.
The way he says it makes it sound like you tried to strangle him and then you went, oh, actually, I don't want to do this anymore.
Shit.
And then just whack.
Just
Did a
changed his
fucking
mind.
180.
So he strangled him, then hit him. Something's fishy about all this.
Go ahead. I believe you know what it is you need to do.
Right, sir, leave it to me. There were only 3
Speak to
people
me,
in the
Sir
room
John.
at the time of
I
the
think I know
murder.
what I need to do.
The victim, Shady Smith, Mr. Wright, and if Mr. Wright isn't the killer, I've got you now, Orly. Do I? Do I got you now?
What?
Oh.
Maybe we need
Oh,
to look at
wait.
the-
There's no strangle. Like,
lock it.
yeah, there's no,
Mark.
yeah, there's no.
Oh, he does
Oh.
have a locket. Oh, where
yeah,
is it?
yeah. His
Took it
locket's
off.
missing. And also, wait! No, you know who was wearing that locket? Right. Phoenix was wearing that locket when he was on the
Oh.
stand. Yeah.
Oh shit.
But also, there's no, like, marks for, like, to say that he was strangled, so.
Yeah. no.
Oh, oops. I went too far. Okay. Okay.
Who killed some shady guy?
Okay, this one. Let me save just in case. Oh, it wasn't this one. Okay, no, it was the other one.
How exactly are the evidence and the statement just now related?
Wow, cheating.
Yeah, oh my god. This is not how life works, Kai.
It'll be this one.
No, I also, when I mess up in a social situation, I just reload.
Right?
Bro, I wish.
Okay. You know, there was one curious part in her testimony, just like Mr. Gavin said. But what does it mean?
Mr. Justice, would you care to explain what it is you're thinking so intensely about?
Recall the testimony, Your Honor. The victim played with his hand on a locket at his neck, I believe she said.
I hope you aren't about to raise an objection to the witness's grammar.
No, but look at this photograph. Look at this photograph!
Photograph.
Do you see a locket on the victim's neck?
Well done, Justice. I'm impressed. I knew you'd be able to handle this.
But what does it mean?
If we are to believe this witness's testimony as is, then the locket disappeared following the victim's death.
Lockets don't just disappear, Your Honor.
It's quite simple when you think about it. If the locket is gone, someone must have taken it off, no?
Are they all fucking blind? Like, I kept staring at that locket while Phoenix was on the stand. Like, taking it off. Wait, you
No one
don't
fucking
mean...
uses that.
The
God.
defendant wasn't strangling the victim at all. He was taking off his locket. Wouldn't that explain it?
Oh.
Phoenix is like fucking. Phoenix is like stood up on whatever where he is right now.
Yeah.
Defendant, what do you have to say to this?
There it is. Did you notice it?
So,
Yes.
Okay.
I just noticed this, but you have something hanging around your neck, don't you?
Oh, you mean this? Yes, it's a locket with a photograph inside. A
Huh?
photo of my daughter.
You have a daughter?
Bro gave birth?
Huh?
Bro gave birth is crazy.
What? Come again? Phoenix Wright is a
Mr. Wright, you have a daughter.
Phoenix
That's
Wright is a
not the part you
father.
should be focused on.
I'm so.
Yeah, Phoenix Wright gave birth.
That's
Come on.
crazy.
We confirmed it at the time of the arrest. The picture in the locket is indeed Mr. Wright's daughter.
So Mr. Wright has a locket too. I was gonna say, so Mr. Wright has a daughter.
Daughter too, yeah.
She's the best character. I'll slay. Why don't I buy that? Why don't I buy that this is just a coincidence?
Why don't I buy a locket too?
Why don't I buy a daughter? Don't buy a daughter.
Why don't I buy a daughter too?
Well now, if the results of this poker game led to the murder, perhaps we should hear a bit more about the outcome of the game.
Further testimony won't be necessary. It's clear the defendant lost. Badly.
Miss Orley, you will testify to the court about the game played between the victim and defendant.
Da. The game began with 3,500 points in chips for each man. House chips come in two sizes, small and large. The one who was winning, it was victim. For the last hand, defendant played with all chips on table and lose. The moment the the moment the loss was decided, defendant grabs bottle from table and
I
yes. I can't read and do
Looking
the
at
accent at
this
the same
picture-
time.
Yeah, you can. Looking at this picture, it does seem to be a one-sided game.
As the court knows, poker was the defendant's life. Failure must have been a bitter pill to swallow.
Ah, how many times have I heard these words? I done it in a fit of anger, Your Honor, and now I regret. A common tale, but what I done? A common tale, but true.
What accent
Why
is
did
that?
you finish your
Oh my
first
god.
sentence and go, oh my god. Methinks. Did he just say methinks?
He did, yeah. Oh god. Methinks the judge watches too many old court movies. Mr. Wright said he hasn't lost in 7 years, so this testimony must be wrong.
You can't. That's not. You can't do that. Big and small chip.
Huh. Are those the usual starting points? Were any special rules used? No, not special. Usual game, usual rules.
If each man began with 3,500 points, then the total would be, exactly 7,000.
Please, this isn't calculus. It's not even long division.
It's actually simple.
Are the chips in this photo all the chips that were used? Da, of course. Something's fishy with these chips. Should I press harder? Always. Maybe you could explain a bit about these chips. Explain. What is there to be explained? Oh my god.
Poker chips are poker chips. They're not fish and chips. Not a chip off the old block. Not a motorcycle chip. Cop, not a...
Thanks. Now that I've pressed her, I'd better ask something. What are these chips worth? Are they in dollars? Or rubles even? Yet. As I have been saying before, it was game, not gambling. Hard, perhaps, for capitalists to understand.
Oh
Two-
my god.
2 types of chip. 100 points chip and 1,000 points chip.
I can't believe the judge became Doug Dimmadome.
Oh my god!
Oh man.
It is not money, da.
Maybe I'll stick with the kanji. Justice.
Justice.
Sir?
Don't you find her comment interesting?
Wait, why? What did she say? I already forgot. 100 point, thousand, huh?
It's
Oh,
math,
it's not.
Kai.
Just said that it wasn't gambling. Okay. In more ways than one, sir.
I'd have it added to her testimony myself.
Well,
Oh
does
god.
the defense want witness to add to her testimony?
This got worse. Yes, I do think
Oh
this
my
deserves
God.
further scrutiny. Add it to the testimony. I wish I knew where I was going with this. Yeah, me too.
Very well. Witness, if you would be so kind.
We're in the Wild West now. That, Your Honor.
Yippee-fucking-ki-yay.
The Wild West of freaking Russia.
God.
The Wild West of Russia.
One kind of chip
Well,
is worth
okay,
100
we gotta do
points.
simple math for them. We gotta count the chips.
Let's see.
Okay, there's way more than 7,000 on here.
Yeah, wait, what did she... She said 3,000, 3,000, yeah, 3,500 for each man. Okay. Oh god, do I
There's
actually have to
there's
count?
There's like 9 or 10.
Yeah, wait.
There's 10. So there's like 10,500 on. No more.
2,600.
Yeah.
Oh. No. I see.
Oh?
I think the big ones are worth 100 and the small ones are worth 1,000.
Oh.
Yeah. Then it adds up. I was suspecting it was
Oh.
gonna be
Does it?
something like that, yeah. Because there were 10
Yeah.
small ones, which adds up to 1,000.
Oh, true.
And then 10 big ones
speaking.
and then 6 small ones, yeah.
You're spitting. Maybe this is long division.
This is calculus. This is calculus. No, it's
Yeah,
not
this is
algebra.
calculus.
Shit.
Maybe she's gonna actually say which is which when I press, so that I didn't have to big brain it. But Mr. Gavin said this testimony is important. To be honest, I have no idea why.
Mr. Justice, do the court a favor and think of what you want to say before raising your hand. We are not in kindergarten.
Sorry, I'm fine. How many times has he said I'm fine? I better think of something to ask, and quick. The 2 types of chips. Da? The small ones are 100 and the big ones are 1,000. No! My dude! Right? Right, of course.
Ha! Don't waste our time.
Is that all?
Yeah? Gulp. Great, Mr. Gavin made me stop her, and now I'm the one who looks dumb.
Oh, Justice? Please try not to embarrass me like that.
Huh?
Damn.
Who? Me?
There's a clear contradiction in the information you have in your hands.
What?
Why not fucking use it? It's
Yeah.
it's a simple matter of calculation. Go on, try it.
I already did.
We're not in kindergarten after all.
Calculation? Yes! Justice,
Yeah.
you fucking dumbass. Oh, I guess I do have to put the thing here. Haha.
Well, no one stopped him. No one told him he was wrong for what he said.
Yeah. Ah, whoops. I pressed the wrong button. There we go.
Yeah, let's go.
You're sure it was the victim who won? Absolutely sure.
Oh shit.
It seems our new attorney is a bit confused. A glance at the picture is enough to tell you who won. If you're not in kindergarten.
Just for safety's sake, could you explain the problem to the court?
Of course, Your Honor. In this photo, I see small chips and I see large chips. Tell me, which were worth 1,000 points?
Why, the big ones, of course. Duh.
You're a dumbass, Payne. Okay. Oh, I thought so too, but then the totals don't add up.
The totals?
Let's review what the witness told us. Each man started with 3,500 points in chips, and the combined total value of the chips was 7,000 points.
Yes, if my calculations are correct, let's see. 3 plus 1, carry the 5.
They are, Your Honor. Now, look at this photo that allegedly shows all the chips. If the big chips are worth 1,000 points and the small chips are worth 100, and you add them up,
How much is it?
this man can't do basic addition. Do it yourself, you aren't in kindergarten, are you? 10,600 points. The chips don't add up. This clearly contradicts the witness's testimony. No, it doesn't, because you got them the wrong way round.
But why? How could this be?
Exactly, Justice. Now that you know the what, you must determine the why.
Right. There's only one possible way to explain this contradiction. Each man began the game with 3,500 points. If all the chips are indeed shown in this photograph, then there can only be one answer.
Well, what is it?
He's really into this. He's watching this like a drama. He's
Yeah.
like, oh my god, what's the right answer?
The value of the chips was the other way around.
What?
Want to know what I think? The small chips are worth 1,000 points, not the big ones.
Madness! Utter madness!
Show me that photograph of the chips again.
Oh my god.
There are 6 small chips and 10 large chips. Why, that does make 7,000 points when you add them up.
See, Payne, even this dumbass judge can do basic addition.
I'm a cowboy.
Excellent work, Justice. It's almost as though you figured it out by yourself.
What do you mean
Damn,
almost?
he's condescending as fuck.
God. Well, I'm just glad I was the one who said it.
But wait! The value of the chips may be different, but that changes nothing.
Indeed, the victim did have the larger number of chips still.
Yeah, but count them, you idiots.
Good job,
Exactly. If the small chips are 1,000 points and the large chips are 100, let's do a little math. Add up the points for each side of the table.
Ah.
The victim, 4,100.
4,100.
2,900. Oh, fuck.
Well now, it seems that Mr. Wright was winning that night after all.
That's impossible.
My client had even less reason to kill the victim. After all, he was winning.
Yarr!
Now, Miss Orley, you must have known the true value of the chips, since you were there at the scene of the crime. Weren't you? Ah!
Oh, she's kind of quick with it though.
Order, order. It appears our defendant has lost his motive. And Mr. Wright's supposed defeat never happened. We must now ask our... Oh.
What did he
I was
say?
moaning.
Excuse me? What is it, Miss Orla?
What did
Huh?
she
We
do?
must
Oh, she
now
said-
ask ourselves
Oh,
whether we
hold
can
it.
trust. Yeah.
I did not want to be saying this, but actually, you see,
See what, Miss Orley? What do we see?
in the last hand, there was cheat.
Cheat? You don't mean a trick?
Wait, or do you mean a scam?
They're all the same thing. Yes, there was cheat in last hand. That is why game ends with chips as they are. Great, just great. First we have lying, now cheating.
Well, this case certainly has taken a turn. For the interesting.
If you say so.
Witness, you will please testify to the court. tell us about this cheating in the final hand. I got my degree at Walmart.
The last hand, both men had full house. There is 4 of each card in deck from ace to king. If you look at both men's hands, cheating is more obvious. The next moment, game becomes argument. The defendant's trick was exposed. He took a bottle in hand. Poor Mr. Smith.
Okay.
Some shady note.
Miss Orley, why did you not tell the court about this from the very beginning? I thought I smelled a cover up here. Well, folks, it's time to throw back the covers.
A full house is a very high scoring hand. Not easy to make in my experience.
That alone is enough to suspect less than scrupulous tactics.
I was about to turn freaking Western as well.
My god. Mr. Gavin, what's a full house?
Lawyers these days, you don't know your poker.
Bruh.
I can't say this bodes well for your case or career.
Why do I need poker for my career? What is this, some kind of secret court poker ring?
Justice. You know the terms 1 pair, 2 pair, and 3 of a kind, yes?
Yeah, no problem. 2 cards with the same number makes a pair, and 3 makes the 3 of a kind.
Good. Now picture hands with 1 pair and 1 3 of a kind.
Uh-huh.
That's a full house. You fucking idiot.
That doesn't sound very easy to make, does it?
You can see each player's hand in this photo.
Wow, they both have full houses.
Well, we forget there's an easy way to make a full house and go undefeated for 7 years. You cheat.
Phoenix Wright would never cheat.
Ham. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
If he did cheat in the last hand, that still leaves one important question. Mr. Wright lost that hand. Who's ever heard of a professional conman losing when they cheat?
The final hand.
Just how hard is it to make a full house anyway? It is quite hard, da. It is making a pair and 3 of a kind at the same time. I guess that's right.
They are difficult to be sure. You can take my word as the poker head of courtroom number 3.
Very difficult, da, but it is not impossible. Okay, full house, hard. This line of questioning, a waste of time. All lawyers need to know how to gamble? Really now?
Yeah.
You know, to an extent, you're not wrong.
The court is full of lies.
It's
and you have
true.
to take chances. Just gotcha.
Gotcha. Oh god.
Lawyer.
Lawyer gotcha.
Being a lawyer is just gotcha.
God. 4 of each card, you say? Da, there is 1 spade, 1 diamond, 1 heart, and 1 club for each card. It is interesting fact that this number 4 comes from number of seasons. Huh, you don't say.
Ah, and did you know that the cards are numbered 1 to 13? Add all the cards in the deck and you get 364. A year!
But not this year.
Leave years be like.
Huh, you don't
Oh.
say. Isn't that 1 day short?
Oh, wait, it's
Wait.
actually no year.
It's an, oh, never mind. Oh, right.
That's why
I
each
can
deck
count.
has 2 jokers. They say the second year joker stands for the leap year. Thus, you have a perfect representation of a year, all in a deck of cards.
Huh, you don't say. We're going to be in this courtroom for a year if it keeps going like this. Is it? How is it clear? Da, well, the defendant. He played a 5th ace. A 5th ace? I still remember both hands very well. Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces. No, it doesn't. And the Mr. Wright's too.
Obviously, cheating was afoot. Or perhaps I should say, a hand.
Your Honor,
Pushes up glasses.
perhaps this can be added to the testimony without Mr. Payne's joke.
Very well. The witness will add this detail to her testimony. Please.
That is incorrect.
Oh my god, 5 aces? We're only 3 here.
Yeah.
So many aces. We only got 1.
It appears the witness is mistaken. Mistaken? But my name. Look, this piece of evidence clearly contradicts what you said in your testimony.
That's the photo of the chips, is it not?
Justice. Perhaps you ought to explain your point in a way that the judge can comprehend.
Just because he's a fucking
Christoph,
dumbass.
just call him
This
a
condescending
dumbass,
piece
yeah.
of shit.
God.
In other words, use your finger to point out your point.
God.
Yes, please point out the contradiction of this photo, in this photo. What particular point contradicts the witness's testimony?
Take that!
Miss Orley, in your testimony, you made the following claim. Mr. Smith's hand was 3 aces. But as you can clearly see, the victim's hand only held 2 aces.
Well, maybe the witness was simply confused. Perhaps it was the defendant's hand that held the 3rd ace in question.
Are you looking at this photo? Like, my dude, use your, like, are those glasses just for show? Take another look at the evidence.
The glasses are just to go and
Action!
As you can see, the defendant also had 2 aces in his hand. Where's this 5th ace? I see cheating, alright, and it's going on right here in this courtroom.
2 aces in each player's hand does make 4 aces in total. Hardly proof of cheating.
Wait, please! It is true! I have seen it! The 5th ace! There was cheating, I swear to you! That's odd. She must be lying, yet she's the most sincere I've seen her all day.
You're right to trust your instincts.
Mr. Gavin?
Who knows what lies in store for us in the trial ahead? Your Honor, if I may, I have a suggestion.
What might that be, Mr. Gavin?
If you don't mind, perhaps we might examine the actual cards?
The cards?
Mr. Payne,
Yes?
the player's hand that night were set aside as evidence, were they not? The defense would like to request that the cards be shown to the court.
Very well, the prosecution will submit this evidence, which will you examine. The victim's cards or the defendant's cards?
If these cards don't prove cheating was going on, nothing will. And which of these hands is more suspicious? Every time I have to make a choice. Okay. This one.
Kai plays this game like an ultimate game.
It was the victim's hand that changed over the course of the witness's testimony. The defense requests time to examine Mr. Smith's cards.
Very well, Mr. Payne, if you would.
Why is he always like singing? Why is he like a country singer?
Very well.
Look at this photograph.
Well, time's a-wasting. Get to it, Justice.
Yes, sir. Okay.
When examining evidence, be sure to view it from all sides and angles.
I already did this. Yeah, I already did this.
Try
Thanks to the
using-
tutorial. I'm
Try
ahead
using this code.
I'm ahead of the game, bro. Okay. Ah.
Whoa! Who could have seen this coming? Holy shit! No way.
What?
What?
Your Honor, look at this. One of the victim's cards. The back is a different color. That's impossible. But I put that card in Right's hand. Ah! Bro.
What was that, Mr. Orland?
Miss Orla?
No, yet. I merely said that I have
Your Honor?
Mr. Galvin, yes.
Tell me, what is the easiest way to cheat at poker?
To cheat?
I'll tell you. One merely needs a friend. A comrade, shall we say.
Rolls eyes. What
A
the fuck?
dealer.
Wait, so you mean this witness, Miss Orly?
She's the cheater. A professional poker major.
Order, order.
Focus, Justice. Time to take advantage of her. I mean, of her mistake. Bro.
Bro. What the fuck?
Oh.
Your Honor, please recall the testimony we just heard. Ergo, Miss Olga Orly conspired to cheat, not with my client, but with the victim, Mr. Shady Smith. Ooh. Not only did she cheat, she cheated poorly. Therefore, it's not hard to imagine an altercation between her and the victim.
What?
Wait, you don't mean the defense isn't accusing the witness, Miss are you?
Oh my god. Time for justice. There were 3 people in the
Russian
room at the
names are too
time
hard
of
for
the
me.
incident. And if Mr. Wright isn't guilty, that means I am.
I'm guilty.
I'm guilty. The defense accuses the witness, Miss Olga Orly, of murder. Eek! Oh, bye-bye.
Oh, no more catching the
Oh.
borscht. Oh,
Oh,
never mind.
no.
It just,
Okay, sure.
that wasn't even a
The
borscht.
borscht
That was
catches
lobster,
itself.
wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
She just carried lobster into the borscht.
I've never seen borscht, actually.
Oh, it's like this
Master
beef soup.
Pan. Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Where is your witness, Miss Olga Orly?
It appears she has lost, consciousness, Your Honor.
Mr. Justice,
Your Honor?
it seems you presented a new possibility to the court. One suggestion, the connection between the witness and the victim, Mr. Smith.
And that means?
This court cannot pronounce a verdict for the defendant at this time.
Bullshit.
What?
Oh wait, no, that's a good thing. Never mind. I did it! I held out!
I see no point in prolonging the trial this day. The prosecution will need to make further inquiries.
Oh. Phoenix?
Oh,
Mr. Wright?
you can't end the trial here, Your Honor. Not yet.
What nonsense is the defendant spewing now?
Think. One of the cards had a different colored back. Don't you wonder what it means?
What are you doing, Mr. Wright? Raising objections right when you're about to get off the hook? Ridiculous!
It's the Phoenix Wright way.
Mr. Payne, you of all people should know. Mr. Wright has a talent for piano. For the ridiculous.
Yeah, no.
Perhaps we should get to the bottom of things. Let's clear up the facts about the game that fateful night.
Right. As was said before, we alternated between 2 decks of cards that night.
That was said before.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
The 2 decks at the club have different colored backs, blue and red. 1 color per deck.
Why use different colored backs?
If we use the same color, the two decks might get mixed.
You used different colors and they still got mixed up?
We used the red deck for the last game.
I see, but that's odd. For some reason, I have this impression that you were using the blue cards.
Yeah, me too. I'm sure someone said something about blue cards. Did they?
Whatever. In the end, one card of the wrong color got into the mix. Which means there was cheating.
Yes, a card slipped into the deck would seem to indicate cheating. Yet, this card raises two serious questions. Apollo?
Yes? Why are you looking at me like that?
Let's consider the first question, shall we? Think. In the last game, when was the card swapped?
When?
There was 3 broad possibilities here. It could have been swapped before the murder, during the murder, or after the murder.
Well, yeah. Thanks for the news bulletin, Mr. Wright. Of course it was swapped.
Oh? It might have been as simple as you think, Mr. Payne. Or it might not be.
My god.
Ugh.
I'd like to hear what Apollo thinks first. When do you think the cards were swapped?
When was the card swapped into the oh shit.
Guy!
Is this just guessing? Or are we meant to,
I-
like, think about it?
I don't
I
know.
think
Do we
it's-
have any information?
We probably do. So, oh look there.
I wish I could zoom into
No,
this.
that
There are
doesn't
2
say.
aces.
Yeah.
They have, the man has 2 aces there. And if, can you go
Three
back
kings.
to actually, do you want me to help you?
Mm.
Can you go to the inspection of the victim's hand?
The
Yeah.
oh, this one.
Yeah, and then just flip it around. It's one of the kings, right? That got, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
go back? Because the
Uh,
design is the same.
blue is so not red, you know. No
Real.
shit.
Bro speaking facts.
How did this guy ever become a lawyer?
They were using blue black cards for the final hand. Yeah. Why did they think they were using?
Why did
blue?
they assume that?
Did someone
It's 'cause-
mention
Yeah.
who?
Cool.
It was my line. It was Gavin, Mr. Gavin.
He said
It's
they were
like
playing.
blue flames.
Oh yeah. Wait. Wait.
Oh,
Wait. Also,
there.
the
There. Yeah, the card, if you look
The
at the
deck
photo.
is the deck is blue.
Yeah.
So
What does that mean?
what does that mean?
But there's no way she swapped like 9 cards
The whole
during the murder.
Yeah.
Or
I feel
before
like
the
it had.
murder.
I feel like if they're gonna swap the card into the deck, it has to be when they're still playing, right? So it has to be before the murder.
Yeah. True.
I feel like otherwise it doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
But
we are 3 brains and 1 brain cell.
yeah. No, because the other thing is, if all the cards were swapped, and it was actually like the blue deck, but then they swapped all the red cards, then that would have had to
Yeah.
happen after the murder, I feel.
Yeah.
So, it's one of those. It's not during, I'm pretty sure.
It's not during. It can't be during.
Yeah.
Well, unless she like knocked over the cards and then tried to put the deck back, but she put like the blue.
Yeah. Okay, let's go with the obvious answer first. Well, it must have happened before the murder.
You mean during the game?
Oh,
I
was it
wonder.
after? Huh? Why?
Think. When you're playing poker, which side of the cards face your opponent?
The back. Oh, yeah.
Tisk. Not something the poker head of courtroom number 3 would lock
That is
into
not a
into
thing.
murder.
Sorry, let me think about this some more. Okay.
I think it might have been. No, I guess after is the second most
I think
obvious.
it's,
Yeah.
I think it's after.
Perhaps it happened after the murder? Oh. It happened during the murder?
What's
Are you
that?
serious?
Ridiculous! What's the point of cheating after the hands have been shown? That's silly!
Yes, but tell me, how do you swap cards during the game? I'll take silly over impossible.
Take it from me, son. There's a lot of silly things in this world, but very little is impossible.
Oh,
That's not a rebuttal.
God. Even when the backs of the cards are a different color? You pulled that during the game. You'd be caught in no time.
Ah.
Quite true. That would mean that the blue card in question was
okay.
swapped after the hands were shown. After the murder.
Okay, this is going past silly and straight on to crazy. I ask again, what's the point of cheating after the game's over? Who would do that?
Who indeed? That's one of the mysteries before us.
Thanks, Phoenix.
Well, there's another.
Yes, a simple yet decisive question must be asked. Who swapped the red card for a blue card?
Or was it the other way around? Who?
The game and murder is done. The victim is dead. Only two remain in the room. Alive, that is. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and our witness, Olga Orley.
Okay, so who was it that swapped the red card for a blue? Oh god. Too many decisions to make.
Too much decision making.
I feel like it has to be Phoenix, actually.
That swapped the cards? Yeah, I think it might have been. Maybe? Just to, like, prove something?
Can we check the evidence?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Olga was the one that said that basically admitted to swapping the card, but...
She said that she was in the room during the time of the murder, though. And then, if the card...
Well, she said she swapped Phoenix's cards.
Yeah, and that was during the game.
Oh.
Yeah. But after...
If it was after, then I think it has to be Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Phoenix,
Unless there's
right?
someone else.
You're so fucking funny.
I'm hilarious. Thank you. The one who swapped the card was Mr. Right. It was you, wasn't it?
And why would I do such a thing?
Oh, well, because maybe you were trying to hide the fact that you cheated?
That will make sense, but the swap card was in the victim's hand.
Sorry. I'm a nice guy, but I'm not that nice.
Come to think of it, he would lack a motive for helping his opponent to win. Okay, so who was it that swapped someone else?
Someone else.
The one who swapped the cards wasn't Mr. Right, of course. And, well, it doesn't seem like it could have been Olga Orley either.
Well, what are you suggesting?
That's hardly a logical conclusion.
Damn! We're being
God.
Three
After
heads
defense,
and no brain.
I think it only makes sense for you to name Miss Orley at this point.
Really?
You fucking idiot.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I know, but she was the one who dealt the cards, right? I just can't believe she would make the mistake of swapping the wrong color card.
And if the judge would... no, and if the card was swapped during the game, it'd be obvious. Something you'd like to share with the court, Mr. Wright?
Oh, my apologies, Your Honor. I was just thinking how much fun this all is.
My dude, you were being tried for murder.
Oh.
Objection, it's not fun.
Fun? How about confusing? I have no idea what the defense is claiming, Your Honor.
Oh no! We got
Yeah, we
Nyad!
got-
No, no, not again.
Not again.
Not again.
Thanks,
If the
Yuki.
one who swapped the cards wasn't the defendant, and it wasn't Miss Orley, Nya. Then who was it, Nya?
Yeah, well, that is the question, isn't it, Nya?
Precisely, Nya.
Nya?
I believe we're about to see this case take Nya a new direction. What do you mean Miru is prone, yeah? Don't. Hey.
Yo, direction, yeah.
We'll find that indeed after the murder, yeah. Someone swapped one of the cards in the victim's hand, yeah. And that someone made 2 critical mistakes, yeah.
I'm sure you're going to tell us that the first was swapping the wrong colored card, yeah.
I don't know if I want to take me being good at nyawing as a compliment. Because the one who did the swap didn't know 2 colors of cards were being used, yeah. The other mistake was the number on the card, yeah.
Right, yeah. The person replaced the 5th Niece with a king.
I'm sure whoever swapped it wasn't expecting there to be a 5th ace after all, yeah. All they knew was that the game had been won with a full house there. So they picked up a king from the table and swapped it in there.
But there's one problem, yeah. According to our case record, this person doesn't exist, yeah.
True. Not until now. But you have to admit the full possibility of a 4th person, yeah. Though, it's more than a possibility, yeah. There was someone else there that night and at the scene of the crime scene, yeah.
What?
Why are you only telling us this now?
I believe the judge spoke truthfully earlier, Nya. You do make the trials. Ridiculous, Mr. Right, Nya.
God damn it, Phoenix.
This trial has proceeded on one central assumption, yeah.
Oh my god, Ame, you're right. I didn't notice that.
Papa!
Yes, Nierny. This is a
Nierny.
Papa, yeah. Namely, that at the time of the incident, there were only 3 people in that room, yeah.
I believe this new evidence, shall we say, overturns that assumption, yeah?
The problem is that you chose to conceal this information from the court, yeah.
I suppose that is a problem, yes, yeah.
Court is adjourned for a brief recess, yeah. Mr. Nyavin, I'll see you in my chambers during this recess, yeah.
Certainly,
Yeah.
Your Honor. Yeah.
Very well, the trial will resume in 20 minutes, yeah.
Oh boy.
It says papa, yeah, it says papa. You'll see it when he turns his head to act all sus and suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't
When he
notice
does his little
that.
smile under the hat, he's like brooding.
That was quite unexpected, Mr. Right, yeah.
Shit, Blondie's so hot. Calm
So
yourself.
suddenly-
Calm yourself.
There was another person at the scene of the crime, I bet, yeah. I must ask, is it the truth, yeah?
Well, meow. I think you would like. Oh, I think you would know the answer to that.
Is it him? Is he the murderer? I swear if he's the murderer.
Just, yeah. Being mysterious, are we, yeah. Sadly, I have no time for mysteries, yeah. I'd only ask that you leave the defending to your defense in the future, yeah. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee the outcome, yeah.
I see you haven't mellowed out one bit, Kristoff, meow.
Justice, yeah.
Yes, sir?
Where's your nya, yeah?
Yeah?
The judge has summoned me into his chambers, yeah. So carry on without me, yeah. Sussy.
You did
Sussy.
well, Apollo, yeah.
Can I ask you
Yo.
something, yeah? Yeah, Paulo.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, Apollo.
That locket you wear, yeah? Is that really yours, Meowster, right?
You're wondering about the victim's disappearing locket, yeah?
That's 5 minutes. We're free.
Minion.
Oh,
Yeah.
Here, you can take a look at it. There's a picture of my daughter in there. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh shit. Oh, she's so cute.
she's so small. I'm just surprised to hear you had a daughter.
Most people are. perhaps you'll meet her one of these days.
How do you have a daughter? One more question. The one who cheated that night, was it you?
What do you think?
Huh?
You know what happened 7 years ago? What I did.
Oh my
It's
god.
not
Yuki.
unreasonable for you to think I might cheat.
I never, honest, but it is odd that he managed to go undefeated for 7 whole years.
Want to know something? There's only one game where you can be dealt, oh shit, crap. Words are hard. There's only one game where you can be dealt bad cards all night and still win. Oh. Poker.
Eh?
You see, poker is all about reading your opponent. In that way, it's a lot like a court case.
Okay. Poker is like trial law?
Figure out what your opponent is thinking and you win.
Huh. If you say
That's
so.
psychology.
Well, yeah, but that's harder than it sounds.
I think not.
We gotta demand more redeems. I should set up more redeems.
Oh, hydrate.
There's the
Hydrate.
papa. There's
Everyone
the
hydrate.
papa.
Yeah.
Hydrate. Got it.
Mm.
Got my big 2-liter water bottle.
Try as they might to conceal it, everyone reveals their true thoughts in the end. Their body language can become a valuable source of information.
You're kidding.
That witness, for instance, Miss Orley. She would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony.
Wait. Okay. Oh, pause to check.
Did you notice?
Unshrimp yourself.
He said,
No. Come on, who'd notice that?
words, habits, twitches. It's all information for the reading. I don't know why I made Phoenix Wright into like a slight like.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh my god.
Whoops.
let's go.
Alright.
That's the secret to winning, Apollo. Someone taught me, and now I pass the secret on to you.
Someone, Mia. Fly high, Mia. But I'm not worthy. I mean, there's no way I'll pick up on these signals. Wait, I wasn't paying attention to what he was saying.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You really are just Apollo.
No, you can do it.
Huh?
You just don't know it yet.
What's he talking about?
But you will. Soon. Almost forgot. One more thing. About this case. You should know, I haven't told the truth to anyone yet.
Huh? What? I knew it.
I have my reasons, of course. All shall be revealed. That's literally illegal.
Right?
But Apollo, I need you to be there. Defending me.
That is my job.
I need your power.
My, power? I had no idea my cords of steel were that special.
It's time. The real trial begins now. Do your best. Gambare,
Ooh, boy.
gambare, Apollo.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Got to be continued.
Oh. That sure is a trial.
Dang. We
Ugh.
got nothing.
Damn.
We learned nothing.
We did
Except
learn
Phoenix Wright is the
nothing.
dad.
Right is a liar.
Right is
Do we-
literally
And-
committing crimes in the courtroom.
Oh, God. Alright, do we stop here or continue?
I'm
Is the
okay with
question.
whatever.
I'm okay with anything as well. If
Okay.
you want to
Well, how are you
complete
feeling,
the
Kaya?
trial tonight, yeah.
Yeah, we could try and finish the trial, to be honest.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because I think it's only because this is like the beginning part is like pretty. It's like the shortest trial, I think. So
Okay.
Ah.
I'm down
Yeah.
to finish it.
Yeah, because usually you have like the trial, and you have like the investigation, and then you have like the next part of the trial, and then like the next part of the investigation.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're just here to introduce people to the court scenes, and I'm here to be a country judge. Oh,
Country
speak of the
judge.
fucking devil. Court will now reconvene. As our witness, Miss Olga Orla, recovered.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, she's regained consciousness.
Perhaps we can hear her version of the events again.
That's the thing, you see. She's quite fatigued.
You're looking a bit fatigued yourself, Mr. Payne.
Sadly,
Hold up.
fatigue is in. Oh,
Pause it. Wait,
Oh my god.
did it pick up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh my god.
I don't have any more
Continue.
energy drinks. I don't have any energy drinks cans to.
Continue.
Sadly, fatigue is insufficient grounds for refusing to testify or prosecute. The defense would like to request that Miss Orly take the stand.
Very well. The witness will take the stand. Why did I choose this voice?
Perhaps you can repeat your name and profession? Or perhaps you'd rather admit that you're a poor liar and a poor loser.
Not. Oh. Oh.
Oh shit! She's a
Is she-
Pokemon trainer.
A pirate!
She's not even Russian.
Oh.
Is she not? I don't
Oh,
know.
shit.
Cause I don't know. I don't know if I still stick with the accent or not. Cause she changed the
you
way
could,
she
you could go
speaks.
real opposite.
I,
What's the opposite of a Russian?
Go extra British.
I, name's Olga Orly. That's the truth. I'm a pro dealer. People call me Olga Quickfingers Orly.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Want to know something else? I'm not really Russian, and my last
Yeah.
name sounds like "Oh really." That's the truth. I hope you're satisfied. My God. Witness, you will tell the court what you were really up to that night. Fine, I'll talk. We had a plan, see?
Let me remind you that you are currently under oath. Any further fabrications will have serious consequences.
Yeah, this is like
Fine.
against the law to lie in the courtroom.
God.
like
Why are
literally
they
a
only
crime in
enforcing
itself.
it? They're
Like
only
I
enforcing it
said.
now.
Like I said, I'm a pro. That guy, Smith, he hired me to do what I do best. I was planted at the Borscht Bowl Club several days prior to the night of the game as a waitress. So you were in cahoots with the victim. Not that he needed my help. Smith is a well-known poker player in some circles. But winning wasn't the main purpose of this game. It was about destroying a legend, the unbeatable Phoenix Wright. The plan was simple, elegant really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts. I was to plant a card in Wright's pocket beforehand, and then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, Smith would call him out and search Wright. He would then pull out the planted card and the trap would snap shut. You swapped the cards. Exposed as a cheater and losing on top of it, it would have made a great double play. Just like that, the legend would be dashed to pieces.
Indeed. Getting caught red-handed at cheating would cast doubt on all his prior wins.
A 7-year legend destroyed by one little card. That was the plan.
Mother.
Oh, really, Orly? How'd you roll?
Orly.
Orally.
But it appears you made quite the mistake.
A mistake?
I agree. The trap was elegant. Yet, What happened to that planted card?
Hey, that's right. He's lucky, I'll give him that. You'd have to be to slip free from a trap laid by Olga Quickfingers Oli.
Oh, really?
My god.
The witness would be much cuter if she dispensed with the evil mastermind shtick.
Cute. Who wants to be cute? I'm not cute. I'm bad, you hear me? Bad! Oh my god, she sounds like a toonie.
Bad.
She's
She's
the power in my
bad,
right
bro.
eye.
God.
When you're through being bad, perhaps you could testify to the court. Tell us about this trap and how it was sprung. She really looks like a pirate.
Yeah. That night, I planted the card like I was supposed to. And Wright lost the last hand, just like he was supposed to. Then, Smith searched him. But the planted card was gone. The trap failed. The next moment, Wright picked up a bottle and swung it. It wasn't me who hit Smith. It was that no-good cheating defendant.
A surprisingly frank testimony that still leaves us mostly in the dark.
The trap was perfect, I tell you. Perfect. If that rotten cheater hadn't messed it up. Look who's talking.
Well, the testimony for what it's worth is all yours, Mr. Justice.
With witnesses like her, who needs criminals? And with defendants like Mr. Wright, who needs prosecutors? My god. Okay. This planted card, which card was it exactly? The trump card. The 5 of hearts.
Let me guess, Mr. Wright was to have switched the 5 with the ace to make the full house. At least that's what you were gonna accuse him of doing, thereby ruining his legend.
I slid it into Wright's pocket. When was this? Why, before the match, of course. While he was eating. At the Borscht Bowl Club, we serve borscht and suckers.
Remind me never to go there.
Of course, the card was to make its grand debut during the game. Like a good borscht, a good plot must be cooked up early and allowed to thicken. So everything went according to plan. Exactly. The 5th ace came up, so it's obvious the switch went off without a hitch. Once the extra card was found in his pocket, Wright would be forever known as a cheat and a fraud.
There are worse things to be known as, I suppose.
Tell us what happened with the search. Wait.
Oh my god, Kai's making a decision.
Wait, yeah. Because they said the 5th ace was there, but it's not here.
It is.
Is that wrong? No? Okay, never mind.
You gonna load up your game again?
Yes. This is why I do this.
Where's that card?
The card disappeared. Yeah, my trump card, the 5 of hearts. Gone, without a trace. Poof, Zippo. We searched every nook and cranny, even inside his cute little hat. But the card was nowhere to be found, is this correct? Never in my long storied career, never has Quickfingers Orly been so readily duped.
Oh, really? Arlie? So, what did happen to the 5 of hearts?
Don't look at me. Why don't you ask that cheating, lying, two-faced defendant? So the 5 of hearts is still missing in action. Wait, isn't that a little odd? What's odd? You searched Mr. Wright thoroughly, then found nothing, which means he didn't cheat, which means he had no reason to strike the victim. Well... Oh? Oh. What was that just now? I sensed something. Is this a new mechanic?
detect spidey sense.
Something wrong, Mr. Justice?
No, nothing,
He
Your
has a
Honor.
spidey sense.
What to do?
He has a fucking spidey sense.
Yeah, should I press her a little
Oh my
harder?
god.
Yes.
The hand is on the neck.
Yeah. Miss Orley, you're hiding something. What are you talking about? You... Me? Quick fingers, Orley? Hiding something?
The defense will remain from baseless accusations.
I have one question for the witness then. You say you saw the moment the defendant hit the victim. Is this true? Of course it's true. I did see it, honest. I saw it when Wright hit him. Oh. With my own
What
eyes.
was the spidey
I saw it. What's this weird vibe I'm getting?
The witness, for instance, Miss Orley, she would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her
Oh
testimony.
yeah, the flashback.
Did you notice?
Touching her neck, was it? Whoa.
Her neck is not where her ear is.
Yeah. Whoa. Bro. Whoa. What's going on? The
Where's your
sensation.
ear?
It's coming into focus. That twitch.
Fucking right,
It's
dude.
so clear. My god. It's like I could perceive her habit. Like I couldn't before. What is... Oh.
Sharingan.
Oh, okay,
Gotcha.
this is new. Miss Orley, perhaps you are unaware of this yourself. Yeah, unaware of what? Whenever you get to a certain part of your testimony, you touch the back of your neck with your left hand. My neck? So what?
What indeed, Justice? I hadn't noticed anything of the sort.
When she says that part of the testimony, she's subconsciously recalling something. Her body reacts to the memory and she touches her neck. I'm sure of it.
A memory? Would someone care to explain what he's babbling about? Bro is yapping.
This is highly unusual, but let's ask the defense. You claim the witness is remembering something. Maybe you have evidence of this memory to show us?
Her habit is scratching her neck whenever she talks about the moment of the crime. So what would remind her most of the moment of the crime? Miss Orley, whenever you recall the crime that night, you scratch your neck. I've noticed it happens when you think about the moment of the crime. There must be some reason behind this habit of yours. I believe the weapon that left an inerasable impression on your neck is this. It has to be the bottle, right?
Yeah.
Whenever she talks about the moment of the crime, she touches her neck, and what reminds us more of the moment than this bottle, the murder weapon? But something doesn't fit. If you were only the witness, if you were only the witness of the crime, why would that make you touch your neck like you're in pain?
What's he talking about now?
It was Mr. Smith, the victim, who was hit, not you.
This is a cross-examination, not a cross-wild conjecture. The witness's habits, they're completely irrelevant.
Justice, I'll admit, I'm a bit confused myself. This is certainly a unique cross-examination.
I'll explain later, just trust me. Now's our only chance to break her.
No.
Miss Orley, please testify in detail about the moment of the crime. The very moment. Oh my god. She's back to being
Changed
Russian.
clothing?
Okay. Niet! I am knowing nothing. Bro. We know you're not Russian.
The witness will testify, please. Now.
My god. Fine.
Just
Huh. You seem uneasy. You try standing up here. Her eyes are darting all over the place. I must be getting warm. Tell me, after the crime, what was the defendant like? Well, he must have been stunned by the weight of his crime. He sat in a daze at that table until the cops came.
intriguing. I believe you've gotten all the testimony.
Oh,
you came to
I
get out of
know.
this witness. So, what do you think about her testimony?
I'll tell you what I think. Her testimony is flawed.
Shit.
It's basically bogus. It contradicts the evidence.
What's that?
Well, show us this evidence, Mr. Justice. This evidence that you claim contradicts this testimony.
She didn't let him out of her sight until the cops got there. I know there's some evidence that contradicts that. Yeah, the phone.
Oh yeah, true. Because we went upstairs.
Miss Orley, we have a record here that clearly contradicts what you said. It states that the police were alerted by a report from the defendant. Eh? And we know that the defendant left the room, climbed the stairs, and made that phone call from the first floor of the Borscht Bowl Club. Ah! So explain how you kept your eyes on the defendant when he left the room entirely. Eek! Oh my god.
Not the lobster.
Right?
Please, that's like
No,
fucking
no, the
expensive as hell. Give me that.
God.
Capitalism.
The man who picked up a bottle and swung it that night wasn't the defendant.
Oh.
Hey, whoa.
Ooh.
Showdown time. Who? Oh, this is from the beginning.
Slim Shady?
Slim Shady. Ah. Just then, Smith grabbed the bottle from next to right, and he hit me. Oh god. When I came to.
Oh, the victim was already dead, is that it?
That's why I couldn't reveal who I really was. If it came out that I was in league with Smith, I'd be a suspect for sure.
Well,
This doesn't make you less
where does this
suspicious.
leave us?
Yeah.
Madness! This is madness! I'm dreaming! It must have been me who was hit with the bottle, and I'm imagining all this.
It appears our prosecution is at its wit's end, and frankly, I can't blame him. Mr. Gavin, what do you think of about this turn of events?
Mr. Gavin, sir?
I believe that, as the defense in this case, we are compelled to call Miss Orley a big, fat liar.
Thanks, Kristoff. What?
We were in that room the night of the murder. The defendant, victim, and her. And she has a motive.
A motive?
Her plot foiled, the witness got into an argument with her client, Mr. Smith. And the denouement of that argument was murder.
What? I'm no killer. It's a trap. Someone's trying to frame me. Where did you come from, Phoenix?
What tangled webs we weaved when we practiced to deceive.
Okay.
Okay, poet.
Phoenix.
God.
So tangled, we catch ourselves in the process.
Mr. Right.
Such a hasty conclusion. It's not like you, Kristoff. Gavin. Oh, oops.
What are you saying?
He is the most sus person in this room.
Yeah. Why not consider the other possibility? That there was another person in the room at the time of the murder.
Right. Like Mr. Wright was saying before the recess.
A single card was swapped into the victim's hand after the murder. And the one who swapped the card didn't know two colors of cards were being used. A fourth person.
Fourth person.
Huh?
Oh my, yeah, no, I'm so certain that it's actually Kristoff because
This
he's
theory again. your fourth person doesn't exist.
Because he's the one that
Crystal?
said it. Yeah, because he's the one that said that they were using blue, like a blue deck, right? So he's probably the one that put the blue deck there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Inigo
Yeah.
Dansman was
Yeah.
guilty.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Already.
Oh,
Thanks,
yeah.
Yuki.
okay.
Fuck.
Indeed, yeah. That's why I decided to bring this case to court, yeah. Here, where there's no escape and no chance for deception, yeah. The perfect place to catch the real criminal, yeah.
The real criminal? Yeah.
And we're in luck. A clue to the real criminal's identity was kindly provided to us, yeah. And right at the beginning of the trial, no less, yeah.
What? Yeah?
Because Phoenix wanted Apollo to do this because he knew Kristoff was the murderer from the beginning.
Oh my
Oh.
Nyapalo. Perhaps you know what I'm talking about, Nya.
Sorry.
Remember what I said, Nya? The fourth person who swapped the cards made one critical error, Nya.
He or she would just say they. Wasn't considering the color on the backs of the cards.
Right, Nya. But how could such an obvious mistake occur, Nya? The cards used for the last game were red, Nya. Yet, there is one person here, in our court, Nya, who thought those cards were blue, Nya.
Yeah, I had that impression too. But why?
Well, Nyapala, think you can figure out who it was, Nya?
It's not me, I swear, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Who is this fourth person?
Why do I always get put on the spot like this? Come on, Apollo.
Let's hear what the defense has to say. Who was it, Nya? Who thought the cards were used in the final game were blue, Nya? As I expected, Nya. Your eyes and your ears are as sharp as your hearing.
Oh my god. I was right, yeah?
Kristoff Gavin, you were the fourth person that night, Nya.
But of course Mr. Gavin knows the color of the cards, yeah.
How could he, Nya? As you can see, the photo of the crime scene is black and white, Nya. You can't tell which of the cards are blue, the ones on the floor or the table, Nya.
But look, Nya. You can see the colors in this photo, Nya.
Yes. But when he said the cards were blue, Nya, it was well before this evidence came to light, Nya.
It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game
okay,
of
you already
poker
read
with the
this.
victim, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
Nya, nya, nya.
yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
The
yeah,
blue
yeah,
flame,
yeah, 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 yeah.
Nya, Kristoff?
Yeah. Mr. Gavin, yeah?
Gavin.
Mr. Gavin, yeah. Is something the matter, yeah?
No, nothing. Excuse me. It was just so sudden, yeah. Right, yeah. You aren't seriously accusing me, are you? Yeah.
Oh, Kristoff, Nya? You know, even I'd never take a joke this far, Nya.
This has gone beyond ridiculous, beyond dumb. This is insanity, Nya. The defendant accusing his own defense attorney of murder, Nya?
I assure you, Nya, I'm quite sane, Nya.
But what possible connection could Mr. Gavin have to the victim, Nya?
I wasn't aware that I had a connection to Mr. Smith either, Nya.
Yes, but Mr. Gavin and the victim have never even met, Nya.
Well, what if they have, Nya?
Huh? Nya?
There is a possibility after all, Nya. They may have met that night, before the game started, Nya.
What are you suggesting, yeah?
Is this the truth Mr. Wright was staying silent about? Well, only one thing to do. Mr. Wright, the defense would like to request that you testify in court. Oh,
The defense would like to request no such thing, yeah.
Mr. Gavin, yeah?
Testimonies must relate to the case, yeah. How could anything happen before that game of poker be related, yeah?
That's the end of yeah.
Oh my god.
Thank God.
I'm not sure I
Can't hold
follow,
this
Mr. Gavin.
As I explained before, the defense believes that Miss Orwell
You are not the lawyer in charge today, my dude.
Am I to assume you speak for Mr. Justice in this? He is the defense, not you. Mr. Justice, the matter of Mr. Rat's testimony is up to you.
Oh, okay. Gulp.
Does the court, in your opinion, need to hear Mr. Rat's testimony?
Yes. This was Mr. Wright's strategy. He was planning this all along, and I intend to see it through. The defense would like to request that Mr. Wright testify to the court.
It too, Justice? You would betray me, your teacher?
I'm sorry, Mr. Gavin. This isn't about loyalty. This is about the truth. Or my name isn't Apollo Justice.
Very well, the defendant, Mr. Rat, will take the stand, please.
Oh,
Huh?
all right. Appetite before murder. That evening, Christoph and I had dinner. We sat at the table in this photograph now. Oh, I'm still in it. Hold up. Shady Smith walked in 5 minutes after Christoph left. When the trap failed, Smith hit the waitress. The girl was knocked out cold, and Smith was uncontrollable. I left to call the police. When I returned, he was dead, blood streaming from a cut on his forehead. That's when I made another phone call to defense attorney Gavin.
Mr. Gavin, you were at the Borscht Bowl Club the night of the murder.
Are you
I
okay?
dine with him rather frequently.
And he talked to the defendant on the phone directly after the murder?
Quite against my will. I had become involved in a murder.
Again.
I thought I might be in need of a lawyer, so I called him.
You were planning this all along, weren't you, right? Just because you wanted to drag me into your little murder trial.
The only thing I want is the truth. As I did back then, and now.
I thought my office was doing you a favor when we took on your defense. It appears that I was wrong.
Very well, the defense may cross-examine the witness.
Justice,
Sir?
he's lying and you're going to expose him.
Understood, sir. Mr. Gavin versus Mr. Wright. This can't end well. Why can't I just have a normal trial?
His first trial is crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
You had dinner with Mr. Gavin?
Yes. He dines with me at the Borscht Bowl Club quite frequently.
They were on a date.
We were enjoying a usual dinner at our usual spot, as usual.
Usual.
I always eat at the table closest to the piano.
I see. Where Mr. Smith was sitting.
So, the plates and such on the table were from your dinner.
Indeed. The remnants of my meal with Christoph. We dined for 2 hours, then Christoph left. After that...
5 minutes? So the two of them could have passed in the restaurant during that time.
That would have been a fateful encounter, so to be sure.
Oh, Mr. Wright. What was it you said? Christoph Gavin and Shady Smith may have met.
I believe I did say
I
that.
believe I did say that.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
Here, I was all nervous about this. Oh,
Here, I was all nervous about this meeting. And now we hear they just passed in the hall?
That does seem a little weak as a pretense for murder.
oh, it would be. If that were all that really happened.
Come on, Mr. Right. What are you hiding this
yeah,
time?
for real. Start speaking like a normal human. Oh, Kai.
Oh, that was me. I like read it in my head and then I like didn't say it out loud. Yeah.
About this field trap, yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah. I already read this before. Yep. Yep. Ahahaha.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, a harmless prank in essence. It was by a quirk of fate that I happened to discover it.
A quirk?
Welcome to Hero Academia.
Oh my god.
I happened to put my hand in my pocket and found a card. Hi.
Oh, the card she planted. Why do I keep forgetting to read my own lines?
Yes, I snuck a peek at it and found it was the 5 of Hearts. I had a feeling something might happen, so I disposed of the card before the game.
Huh.
Dispose where?
There was an empty bottle of grape juice I had been drinking
Huh.
right beside me. I threw the card inside the bottle.
An empty bottle of grape juice.
How did the card fit inside the okay? The murder weapon?
Yes. I rolled it up and shoved it in. The colored glass makes it hard to see.
But it's empty.
A battle of wits between the deceiver and the would-be deceived.
What just happened to your accent? Okay.
Yeah, what happened to you? You just
That
like laughed.
sounds like a terrific drama.
A card inside the murder weapon. That's strange. Did the police miss it in their investigation? Maybe I'll take a look. I already took a look. Do I need to take another look?
It will appear now.
Like, yeah, no, it's already ticked.
Mr. Wright, the poker head of courtroom number 3 approves of this battle of wits. Please revise your testimony with this new information.
Oh, okay. So now I can do...
Objection!
Mr. Wright, if I may?
Why is he so gentle with his right? He's like, please, can I?
I've examined the bottle and I don't see any card in there.
No.
What, Mr. Wright? Surely isn't all you have. Surely isn't all you have to say for yourself.
I can't say that I know what happened to the card. I did put it in that bottle, however.
Huh?
Perhaps a 5th person came in to get out. Oh, and the 6th person could have helped.
He's so
Okay,
sassy.
Kristoff.
He's so sassy.
Oh my god.
Mr.
I see why Yuki likes him.
Mr. Wright is your client.
My apologies, Your Honor.
I won't have you disparaging our investigation either. We looked inside that bottle. There was nothing.
So what's going on? Is Mr. Wright hoodwinking us again? Or did the card just disappear? Or is there another bottle?
In any case, please continue the cross-examination. I'm afraid decisive contradictions call for decisive evidence.
Oh,
Push him harder, Justice. Break him.
bro.
What are are you trying to
It's
do to
just
him, Kristoff?
it's just you and the witness in the ring. Go for the KO.
Ugh, why do I get the feeling we're not on our client's side anymore? Okay. Oh, wait, You made the call to the police from the first floor of the restaurant, correct?
Exactly. Cell phones don't get a signal down in the hideout.
Was anyone else on the first floor at the time?
Not a soul. It was the middle of the night after all. So there, in the darkened restaurant, I called the cops. After making the call, I returned to the hideout. It didn't seem right to leave the injured waitress alone.
And when you returned, the victim was already...
Dead, yes. I'll admit, I was a little startled when I walked in.
A little.
A fucking psychopath, bro.
he's seen his
He
fair
was
share of
bleeding from his
murders.
forehead, after all. That's true.
I guess.
Oh my god, I just got a Final Fantasy VII ad on your stream.
Oh my god, it knows. I guess I'd be subtle too if I walked in on a scene like that.
I haven't gotten any ads on your stream.
Could you explain why you called Mr. Gavin?
I'd obviously gotten involved in a rather sticky affair. And I figured Kristoff's law officers would give me a friend rate for my defense fees.
Ah, glad to hear you intend to pay.
Oh, I'll play in full, Kristoff. It was I who got you involved after all.
You may find the price of your defense quite high, my good friend. Quite high.
Is this the truth that Mr. Oh wait, okay, we already got, okay.
Justice, you know what you have to do. He's lying, expose him now. Kill him.
Kill him.
The truth has to be in there somewhere. Okay. Did I? Oh, there's one that I haven't pressed yet. This one. No, this one. Why in the bottle?
I perceived my opponent's intent immediately. I'm used to the entrapment, you see. I knew what was coming.
Ho ho. So you struck first. I like that.
I know every trick in the book. They don't work on me.
At least when you get lucky and stick your hand in your pocket, they don't. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Time of death was around 2 a.m.
Can you look at the dinner photo?
You what?
The dinner photo. The one where they're talking.
Oh, not that one. This one?
Yeah.
Could be another bottle.
Yeah, because there are multiple
Ah, that's true. Okay, wait. So should I?
I'm not saying that's a concrete evidence.
It's okay. This is what save scumming is for.
This is what.
Oh.
I know what I am. No, okay, that's wrong.
The dragon. You're Barney.
No.
Macro.
What is with you and Maka Paka?
Maka Paka. Wait, there's no blood on. He couldn't have seen the blood without the bottle, without the hat off.
Oh yeah,
You can't see the blood without taking off the hat.
that's true. Yeah, nice.
Oh, nice me, dude.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, if I may,
Yes.
take a look at this photograph of the crime scene. See the victim here? He's wearing a hat. I wouldn't think you could see blood on his forehead.
Good point.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Justice. Next time you point out an inconsistency, put a little more oomph into it.
Mr. Wright, can you explain this to the court?
Ah, I forgot to mention something.
Oh.
I was the one who put the- oh, that was you!
Oh,
I was the one who put that hat on his head.
I was voicing Phoenix for like the first trilogy, so I keep getting thrown off.
Oh yeah, I get you.
you put the hat on the dead man's head.
He wore it through our entire poker game. After calling the police when I returned to the scene, his head was in full view. Shinting bright, just like in
Shining.
this photograph. Oh,
Shinty?
I can read.
Oh, reading is hard.
I picked his hat. Oh crap! Okay, it's going away. I picked his hat off the floor and put it on his head.
Well, why'd you do a thing like that?
All I can say is, I'm sorry. But that's the only thing I touched at the crime scene.
So, Miss Orley didn't see it. It being the victim's, his head.
I think not. She was out cold. I believe I was the only one who witnessed his head.
Here we go.
Mr. Gavin.
Ahem. Pardon? It just seems that our client is determined to lie his way through this case.
This is illegal! You
I-
can't lie in a courtroom!
Hey, he's still our client, isn't he?
I believe that's enough of that.
Mr. Gavin.
This witness's testimony is more like a travesty. It's riddled with lies. I'm beginning to see how you came to lose your attorney's badge 7 years ago.
He lost his what?
Well, you certainly have a unique way of treating your clients, Kristoff. I never knew.
I believe it was you who threw the first stone.
What is the tea here?
Yeah, bro, they got tension.
Mr. Wright, if you intend to ever tell the truth about this case, it's now or never.
Don't be misled. I haven't told a single lie here.
Eh?
When I noticed the trap, I put the card in the bottle to dispose of it. And when I put the hat on the victim's head, let's just say I had a reason for doing that as well.
A reason.
That reason is right here.
Your cell phone?
That night, recall that I spoke with defense attorney Gavin after calling the police. Just in case, I recorded our conversation.
What's this?
Now that we're all here, I see no reason why I shouldn't play it back for the court.
Oh?
Oh shit. Kristoff, I seem to be in a bit of trouble.
Good. What's this? Game not going well?
Something like that.
That gentleman who challenged you, he turned out to be good?
He turned out to be dead. Someone hit him. Hard.
You mean someone cracked that flawless bone china plate?
Help?
Pate?
Pain?
It wasn't you, was it?
Kate?
I don't
Oh,
know.
pate. I think it's pate. Me? Please. The cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands. Should it come to that.
Bone china plate?
Oh, it was a fucking
A
what?
kind of porcelain. Very smooth and shiny. And not plate, but pate. Or
Huh.
Pate.
Was
Yeah,
it
I guess
Pate?
Pate.
Yeah.
He probably heard it wrong.
Huh.
I believe he was referring to a certain gentleman's balding forehead.
Huh.
The court appreciates the defendant's discretion in not indicating my forehead.
My god. Wait a second. Something's not right about that phone call. Yeah, how did he know what his head looked like? So, after Mr. Gavin ate dinner with you, he left the Boars to Bowl Club.
Most certainly.
Then how did he know? When did he see this bone china plate?
Oh, that's right.
My god.
Yes. That was when I began to see my good friend in a different light. Troubled, I returned to the crime scene. And when I spotted Mr. Smith's head again, I realized exactly what was wrong. Well, Mr. Gavin, the stage has been set. Perhaps you would like to explain this to the court. Exactly how did you come by your privileged knowledge of the victim's head?
So, this is your
Pate is
reason.
apparently an outdated term for a person's head. It's meant to be humorous.
Ah.
Oh, the reason why you put the victim's hat back on.
Your point, Mr. Gavin?
It's come down to this, has it? Phoenix Wright.
Order! I will have order, Mr. Payne!
Yes, Your Honor.
I believe this court has been left with no other choice. Are you prepared to hear defense attorney's Gavin testimony? Reading is hard, man.
Well, as the prosecutor, I...
Very well. We'll break for 10 minutes. After which, Mr. Gavin will take the stand for the cross-examination.
Damn.
Are we all clear on that?
Crystal clear, Your Honor.
Very well. This will be the final recess for the day.
Let's go. We're almost there.
He's gotten increasingly more fruity.
Yeah.
I can't help it. The gay just it seeps out
my
in every
God.
fucking voice.
Mr. Gavin and Mr. Wright are both in the judge's chamber. Who'd have thought today would turn out like this? Who?
Oh? No.
It's the
God.
child! It's the child, May! Huh? What?
Are you going, May?
Hello, sir.
No! What's all this about? Why would you do this? Is this one okay?
Excellent. I have a message for you.
Why would you do
that's
this?
so obvious.
Why would you do this?
The last hand is about to be played. You'll need a trump card to make it.
That's the 5, isn't it? That's the 5 of hearts. A trump card.
No one knows how to flip
Oh, Christ.
The card you have chosen is magical. Ooh. Use it wisely, then the game is yours.
Puberty hit a different. God.
That's
Oh,
all.
God.
I'm Batman.
Oh my god, an ace. Oh, that's the ace! Where do I remember that card from? It's the one from the bottle.
Hey, yo.
Blood for the blood god.
Host appearance?
Huh? The, the missing 5th ace.
Are you laughing like that at yourself?
Wait, this botch of red. Is this blood?
It's actually borscht.
You have your trump card. Now it's up to you to cut the deck and draw the truth.
Why? Why must you be this way?
My father's fate is in your hands. I know you can do it.
Oh my god.
I hate how I can enunciate these fucking words with that voice.
Me too. This bloodstained card is my trump card for finding the truth? I fell deep into thought as my mind raced to understand what all this meant. That girl, I'd seen her recently, but where? She literally said... Fucking dumbass.
Oh my god.
That's when I made the connection. Okay.
It's me, Papa.
Oh my god. Oh god.
I hate it here.
Me too.
I don't.
God.
Court will now reconvene.
Okay, I want to look at this. A single drop of blood marks the front of the card. The back? No, that's it. Okay.
Get red.
Defense Attorney Christoph Gavin, will you please take the stand?
Oh boy.
Now then, if you would, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. Will Mr. The witness state his name and occupation?
Is this farce necessary, Your Honor?
Believe me,
Yeah, but
far
he kinda
stranger
done fine when he's
things.
standing
No, you're so right. Far stranger things have gone on in this courtroom.
Fine. I'll play along.
First, there's one thing we need to have made clear. How did you know about the secret beneath the victim's head?
Not Goofy.
No, Gorge.
God.
Oh Christ.
By
secret, I'm guessing he means the fact that Mr. Smith was bald.
Yeah, discretion is important here.
Forgive my curiosity, but
No, what the fuck is that?
forgive my curiosity, but what is it about this fellow's head? Your Honor seems to have an inordinate interest in it.
Objection!
Oh. Oh! What? Why are you here?
Why? This is illegal.
Wouldn't call it inordinate, Mr. Gavin.
Mr. Wright?
What do you think you're doing right?
Wow, things sure do look different from the other side. You know what I mean, Apollo. Speaking of looking from the other side, let's consider something for a second. The victim wore a hat all night, never once taken it off, except for that one time.
That one time being the instance he was hit.
Gorge.
Oh my god. When Mr. Wright returned from reporting the crime, that hat was lying on the floor. Mr. Wright picked it up and placed it on the victim's head. In other words, in order to have seen Mr. Smith's bald head, you would have had to have been there. That is too many words. In the hideout at the time of the crime.
In other words, I must be the real killer, is what you're trying to say.
Not bad, Apollo.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yuki's really making the most of this.
Oh, Mr. Gavin?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah? What the fuck? Is it a yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah time.
I'm afraid that I haven't been entirely honest with the court, yeah.
30k points by.
My god.
Oh, I assure you, yeah. I had the noblest of intentions, yeah. I did it all to protect my client, Mr. Wright, yeah. Yet, I'm afraid in the current situation, I see little reason to hide anything, yeah. Very well. Allow
Why did
me
you turn so
to... yeah. Allow me to tell you the truth of what happened that night.
Their voices are just like fusing together.
Yeah, they will become one.
Oh, yuck. Finally, you may begin your testimony now. Tell us, how were you involved in the events of that fateful night?
The rage I sensed in that man that night troubled me, so I returned to the club, yeah. I went down to the basement and peeked in through the little window to the hideout, yeah. It must have been right after the murder took place, yeah. The victim was dead, as he appears in the photo, yeah. a bald head and unconscious girl, and right now, holding a bottle in his hands now. I sensed that was not the best place for me to be at the time, and so I left Nia. That's when the call that came from right now.
Yeah, Milk does have the most
So,
channel
Nya,
points.
you witnessed the murder, Nya?
For better or worse, I missed the actual moment of the deed, Nia.
Mr. Gavin, yeah. May I remind you that you are on Mr. Rat's defense team now. Oh, your testimony is clearly disadvantageous to your client. Yeah, what the fuck did I just read?
What else could I say, Nia? I'm standing on the witness stand after all, Nia.
Me too.
So you are Mr. Gavin, yeah.
Yeah.
And you had to testify as you just did, yeah. You had to tell them you saw the scene of the crime through that little window, yeah.
Mr. Right, yeah.
You had to say that, yeah, because that was the only probable window of opportunity. Right, Apollonia?
No.
Mr. Right, the defense should do the cross-examination, not the defendant. Yeah.
Old habits die
Mr. Justice,
hard.
are you prepared? Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor. I can't believe I'm going to go up against Mr. Gavin, yeah. This trial is getting weirder and weirder, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome
You
to
can say
Ace
that again.
Attorney.
I read that.
That man. You mean Mr. Smith, yeah?
He was different from the other customers, Nia. His aura, shall we say, Nia. I knew he was a serious poker player, but it was more than that, Nia.
So then, you Nya the true nature of your client's job, Nya.
Of course, Nia. But I also knew he wasn't engaged in gambling, Nia, which would be illegal, Nia.
Well, it makes sense that he'd known, yeah. They were friends after all, yeah.
Worried for my friend, Nia, I returned to the club, Nia. You see, I feared this Mr. Smith might be someone coming to settle.
My God.
Yeah, I told you, it takes over. Like, it possesses you like a
God.
fucking, like a virus.
Oh, yuck. I see, yeah. What the fuck happened then, yeah?
Where am I?
This is what happened to me earlier. It takes over.
The little window, yeah. You mean the one used to keep watch up the stairs, yeah?
Yes, a relic of the ancient past, Nia. The black marketeers used it, I believe, Nia.
Oh, 5 minutes.
Oh, thank fuck.
Why did you go through the trouble of peeking in through the window? Wouldn't it have been easier to just open the door and go into the room?
I didn't want to upset Mr. Right, you see.
Upset Mr. Right.
Unfortunate and
Yes.
homosexual.
What?
God.
What? What if my fears had been unfounded? I'd be walking another match. Bad form, to say the least.
So far everything he's saying makes sense. How did you know it was right after the murder?
Really, no need to shout justice.
I didn't.
I was just getting to that part in my testimony.
Ah, there he is. The coolest defense in the West we know and love.
The West, but you're in Japan.
Even when you're standing up there on the witness stand, some things never change. Spoken with true love.
I was afraid you'd change too, right? But you haven't. You and that overbearing personality of yours.
Japanifornia.
Oh my god. With friends like these, who needs enemies? By photo, you mean the second photograph of the crime scene.
Precisely. You see, he wasn't wearing this hat then. I saw his head when he was dead. That rhymes.
And then Mr. Wright came along and replaced his hat.
Can you describe the scene of the crime for us?
No.
My bad.
Those were the only 3 at the scene of the crime?
Yes, as far as I saw at least.
Then we're back where we started. The killer was the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Who else could it have been? But why didn't you talk to the police?
2 reasons. First, I didn't actually witness the very moment of the crime. Second, my office was asked to defend Brent. Even after seeing what I had seen, I couldn't abandon my friend.
There must have been someone else there at the moment of the crime.
Justice, I just said I saw no one, not a soul.
But that goes against what Mr. Wright said.
Ah yes, this mysterious 4th person. Who would conveniently be the real killer, I suppose.
Glad to see we agree, Mr. Gavin.
Let me pose a question then. Tell me, what possible reason did the real killer have to swap cards in the victim's hand? Perhaps you can show us a reason why such a thing would be necessary.
How can I show something I can't find myself?
Oh, remember, Apollo, the cards that were... Oh, God, Christ. The card that was swapped out in the 5th ace. That was the 5th ace. The 5th ace.
The 5th
Oh,
ace, right.
My brain is turning into mush,
Oh my
guys.
god, no, me too, me too.
Oh, yuck! Well, Mr. Justice, the
Trusting
question of
computer
why the
effect.
killer would swap out a card has been raised. Oh, yuck! Can you point to a reason?
Do I show the card?
I have no idea. I have no brain.
It's
to
now or
turn into
never.
mush.
The defense would like to present evidence to the court. Evidence showing the reason why a card was swapped out.
Then go ahead and point out your reason, Mr. Justice. Why did the killer take the 5th ace? Why?
Is it the blood?
Why?
My reason is, this.
Is that an ace?
Why? Why it's got blood on it? Right next to the spade.
What?
This is insane. Why wasn't I told about this? Why?
could this be?
How did Phoenix's daughter get her hands on that?
Also, I
Could
don't think that's
this be?
allowed. I don't think this
Yeah.
is legal either.
This is not legal at all.
You don't question it. It's Ace Attorney.
Inconceivable. How could you? What are you doing with that card?
Well, that's the thing. Why is Mr. Gavin so upset? It's just a fishy card from some fishy girl.
From Batman.
Oh, that card? It's mine. That is, I picked it up at the Borscht Boat Club that night after the murder had occurred.
None of this is legal. None of this
I gave it to my daughter. Cards are her stock and trade, after all.
She's a magician.
No. Impossible. Unacceptable. The court can't accept this evidence. It's a fraud.
A fraud? How can you be so sure?
What?
I would think the only person who could claim it was a fraud would be the one who took the real card from the crime scene. The real killer. Allow me to elaborate. What if this trace of blood was the reason?
The reason for...
For the killer to take the card from the scene of the crime.
Where are you going with this?
Take another look at the photo, and at the victim's head. At the moment of the crime, his hat fell on the floor, and a trickle of blood ran from his forehead down to the back of his head. Couldn't a drop of that blood have fallen on one of the cards?
I suppose.
The killer then took the card to hide the blood.
Regardless, That evidence is non-permissible.
Oh?
Right. Regardless of how you wasted the last 7 years, you used to be a lawyer. You know what a serious crime it is to conceal evidence.
Oh, we can discuss the finer points of our legal system later.
My god.
What's important now is that I've answered your question.
What are you talking about?
You wanted to know why the killer would have taken a card from the crime scene. And now, I've told you that one drop of blood would have been decisive evidence.
This is baseless conjecture. Baseless.
Who? Oh? Oh.
Oh. Oh, I assure you, it's quite based.
Oh,
Always
he's
based.
What?
It's amazing, really. How a single drop of blood on a single card can lead us to the truth. It's quite simple. Well, Apollo,
Yes?
try picturing the scene of the crime. In your head. Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Oh my god.
Like crap.
Oh wow.
3D guy. State
Yeah.
of technology.
The murder took place in the hideout. The body of the luckless victim was found on the at the poker table. And, before the killer swapped a card out, there was a single card with a drop of blood on it in the victim's hand. Given this, there is one decisive problem with the scene.
Well,
Phoenix? What happened? Did I die? Did they die? Oh, I died.
Oh,
Oh.
we're back.
Ah.
hello.
Hello?
We're
Was
back?
it my Wi-Fi?
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
It
we're
was
back.
you.
The stream is still dead.
Stream is alright. Is it dead? Oh
Is it
shit.
dead?
Wait,
Oh,
let me
no.
refresh. Is it back? It should be back soon.
Hopefully it'll be
Hopefully.
back. I don't know. Oh, wait. My frame rate is at 0. What has happened? Did my Wi-Fi?
Yeah, stream is dead.
What?
Oh, stream's dead.
Stream is dead right now. It's just loading.
Hmm.
Huh. That's strange. Let me... Oh,
I mean, the stream is like, it's just loading.
it's just...
Yeah.
How do I fix this?
Oh, network error, reload player. Oh my god, did Kai's Wi-Fi die?
I don't know.
Uh,
Oh, reconnection successful. It should be back.
There we go. Should be back in a moment.
Okay.
Oh,
Slay.
nope, it just ended. Stream offline.
Oh, but it should have
Oh.
reconnected
You have the
immediately
crash test,
afterwards.
Yeah, okay, we
Yeah.
got it.
yeah.
We're back? We're back.
We're back?
Are
We're
we
good?
back?
We're
Are
back.
we
All
back?
right.
We're back. We're back.
Slay.
Hey, let's go. Goofy would never leave you.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we're back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what happened there.
I see
Anyway.
Ace's
Okay, there we go.
ponytail.
Alright, we're back. Okay, I'll keep going. Let's see. Let's keep it simple, shall we? Given that there was a drop of blood on that card, whose position in this diagram doesn't fit. The victims, the killers, the witnesses, the second witness?
This position doesn't fit with the... Wait, what? So...
The blood trickled from V.
Wait, okay. Given that there was
In
a
his
drop of blood on
hand?
the...
If the card was in his hand, why would the blood wouldn't
The
go
single
into
card
his...
with it on the... Yeah, so the card was in his hand.
Yeah, the blood wouldn't hit in his hand if the blood went behind his head.
Yeah. Yeah, so would it just be him?
I mean, I don't know. I can't imagine it being.
Let's see. Well, isn't it the victim's position that's the problem?
I don't
Oh,
follow your
okay.
logic here, Mr. Justice.
Well, look, the
Well,
victim was struck on the head, sending him back in his chair. You'd think any
Yeah.
blood would fall behind the body, not onto the table in front of him. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense.
Oh!
Gavin killed the stream. Take a look at the photo again. If he bled in this position, the blood would fall on the floor, not on the cards.
Why, that's right. So, what does this mean?
Oh my god, why is he goofy?
Incidentally,
Look, yep, a fucking guy, yeah,
Incidentally,
motherfucker.
we were sitting in swivel chairs.
Swivel chairs? Oh man.
Apollo, try turning the chair around.
Oh. Whoa.
Whoa.
In his mind, mind you.
Oh.
The chair was facing the other way.
It's his mind palace. It would have to be. This is so funky.
Yeah, this is cool.
So, oh. Wait, what? We have to assume that at the time of the murder, the victim's chair was facing away from the table, yeah.
Well, Mr. Wright returned from informing the police. Which way was the chair facing?
When I came back to the room, the body was facing as seen in this photo.
That would mean the killer turned the chair back around.
Let's take the next step. Look at the diagram once more. We know now the victim was facing away from the table at the time of murder. But this creates another significant contradiction.
Again?
Let's test your reasoning skills again, shall we? Apollo, whose location on this diagram contradicts our new understanding of the crime? The victims, the killers, the witnesses, the second witnesses.
Who's like contradicts our new under Oh, the second witness? Right? I think.
Yeah.
'Cause-
I don't know. Who else would it be?
I
Yeah.
don't know. At first I thought it was the killer, but I might be wrong.
Why would it be the killer?
Because, well,
What's your reasoning?
Isn't Gavin trying to say like, oh, it wasn't? Wait, no, never
Yeah,
mind.
because this is Gavin.
That's Gavin, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I have
That's
no
Gavin,
idea,
that's
honestly.
Olga, that's Phoenix.
Phoenix.
So
That might be Gavin. We can try Gavin because he's sussy.
I feel like it's gonna be either this one or this one.
No, because Gavin said he saw the head, so that makes sense, no?
Oh,
Doesn't Gavin's make like the most
maybe.
sense?
Oh, maybe.
Facing away from the table
At the time,
at
of,
the
the
time
murder.
of the murder. Olga's like unconscious during this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so she can stay there, passed out.
But
It's either Phoenix or Gavin. Phoenix's thing would be like, oh, he was there to strike him on the head, but he can't do that if the head is faced away from him, or like the face is faced away from him.
No, but like if the head is faced away from him, doesn't that make it easier to whack him from behind? Or did
No,
he
but
whack
the
him
mark
from the
isn't
front?
he's already been whacked.
Oh.
This is like at the time of murder.
Oh,
This is like in the
Oh.
moment of the
Yeah.
murder. So it doesn't make sense for the killer to be so far away. He needs to be closer because this is like the moment right after the murder.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. The victim was struck from the front, correct? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Indeed.
Well, wouldn't it be hard for the killer to hit him from the front, sitting where his indicator currently is?
Bro, my brain is ginormous.
Yeah.
I'm literally Phoenix right
Oh
now.
my god.
I would think it'd be quite hard, yes.
So desperate.
Yes, but what you're saying makes no sense. Why would the victim suddenly turn to face the wall in the middle of a game?
I believe a sufficient reason will soon come to light.
What?
There's something in this diagram that makes far less sense, actually.
Oh god,
Look
again?
at the diagram. Apollo, if the victim was struck while he was sitting as shown here, where would his assailant be standing?
Like directly in front of him?
Yeah. Try marking it on the diagram.
oh my god, the S in Kai with the star stands for Saint Skull.
What? But there's no room to put a mark where the killer should be. Yeah.
Don't worry. Let's think it through and see what we find. We know the victim was facing towards the wall at the time of the crime.
Wait. Oh, okay.
That's the only thing we know for sure. Try to forget about everything else. Where would the killer have to be yeah.
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 The killer had to be standing, well, here.
You get points for flair, but that's about all you get.
I thought I was onto something there too. Was I wrong?
I hardly need to point out that standing there would be impossible. The victim is facing a solid cupboard. Or are you claiming the killer climbed the cupboard and hit him from above?
It's simple and logic, really. If this was the only place the killer could have been standing, then that means that at the very moment of the crime...
Wait, I know. Do you? At the moment of the crime, the cupboard wasn't there, huh?
What's this now?
I mean, that's the only explanation, right, Mr. Gavin? Your Honor, I have a suggestion for the defense. We should arrange to examine the cupboard in the hideout immediately.
Bailiff! Send the team to the crime scene immediately. Have them try to move the cupboard.
Your Honor?
What?
There's one more thing your men should look for. Please give this to the bailiff. I mean, the bailiff is the one who grabs it.
Yes! I see you. You do belong in the courtroom after all, Mr. Right.
Oh my god.
I'll do my best.
That's the chatter.
But let's forge ahead here while we wait. Look at the diagram once again. It's been changed. If the killer was standing here at the time of the crime, then this cupboard wasn't here, which means... Apollo, try moving the cupboard.
Oh god.
Oh.
How can you see into
Thank
Apollo's brain? Like, isn't this in his mind?
As you can see, the cupboard was the problem. At the time of the murder, it has to have been shown here.
So it covered the
It has to
window.
have been as shown here. Now everything is in place to reconstruct the moment of the crime. Oh my! What's this?
Another contradiction.
What is it now?
Look at the diagram of the crime scene once more. It appears we found yet another contradiction. What I believe to be the
Please.
final contradiction. in
No
fact.
more contradictions! Huh? Oh dang.
Notice something, Apollo? Our line of deduction is rapidly approaching its logical conclusion. Bro's a poet.
Well then, Mr. Justice, please point to the new contradicting indicator. Is it the victim, the killer, the witness, the second witness?
Are you okay? You sound like you're spiraling.
I am. What indicator?
Oh my god. Okay. About this cupboard. Are we all okay with assuming it was moved?
Sure, why not?
Well, if it was, something really doesn't fit. The cupboard would completely cover up the window to the stairs.
Ow!
That's right. Someone standing outside wouldn't be able to see in. Someone like Mr. Gavin.
What did you say?
Oh, he's dying, bro. He's slowly deteriorating while standing on the
God.
defender's stand. Oh, is this the coolest defense in the West? Losing his cool.
He's losing something.
Don't expect me to play along with your little game, right?
It's only a game until someone gets killed, Mr. Gavin. And someone was. Well, the window to that room was blocked by a cupboard. So, Mr. Gavin, perhaps you'd like to explain to the court. Exactly, where did you witness the crime scene from?
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Order! This is a court of law, and I will
Oh, he's
have
turned into
order.
Goofy for real
My
now.
god. We just now received word from our investigation team at the Boss Ball Club. They've examined the cupboard in the hideout, Your Honor.
Oh, and what did they find? Oh, God.
Well, Your Honor, it turns out there is a secret passage behind it. Ain't no way. What the fuck was that?
Well, yeah, why did the judge get possessed by a fucking demon? Ah yes, I believe I mentioned something of the sort before. This is one of the tricks to the room many of our regulars know about.
I do remember him saying something about that. Now that he mentions it.
A secret passage is a handy thing to have when you're engaged in illegal goings-on. Never know when you might need to duck away from the eyes of the law.
So the room has a secret passage. Where does it go?
The other side connects to the restaurant above. The underworld bosses could get away from the cops and enjoy a cold bowl of borscht, no doubt. Just like our killer. Oh,
Oh.
Pain is in pain.
I was expecting some goofy lines.
You see where a line of simple deductive reasoning has led us, Apollo? She's like
I
a little
see it,
condescending.
but I don't believe it, yeah. That girl wasn't kidding when she said I needed this trump card for the last hand.
Batman is never wrong.
Oh my god. At the time of the murder, the window was blocked and the victim's hat was only off his head for the few minutes between Mr. Smith's murder and Mr. Wright's return from calling the cops. In other words, the only place anyone could have seen the victim's bald head was from inside the hideout. Well, Mr. Gavin, come on, say something.
Dare I ask, what really happened that night?
Actually, I think we can probably figure it out ourselves at this point. That night, for whatever reason, our killer had a date with Mr. Smith. A date with destiny. Okay, Apollo. There he crouched, hidden in the secret passageway behind the cupboard, holding his breath, waiting for just the right moment. Then the chance came and he took it. Miss Olga Orley was out cold, struck by Mr. Smith. But his time was soon to come. Mr. Wright went upstairs to call the cops, leaving Mr. Shady Smith alone in the hideout with the unconscious dealer. Then our killer stepped out from the secret passage into the hideout.
Oh, the victim must have heard the cupboard sliding aside.
He wheeled his chair to look, and after the deed was done, the criminal must have seen the blood on the card. He would have. Oh, that's you.
Oh, he would have, of course, realized the need to destroy the evidence. That single spot of blood told the whole story of the crime.
Too bad for him, he didn't linger any longer in the hideout that night. If he had, he might have noticed the cards on the floor. And the fact that they were all red.
Well, it seems this trial
Someone's gonna object.
I have taken yet another turn.
okay?
Apparently not.
I'm true, sorry. I had to see this day, Mr. Gavin.
Mr. Gavin? Oh my god.
Mr. Pine.
Now he's a pterodactyl.
Your Honor?
The prosecution will continue its investigation, yeah? As for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the defendant, he is hereby cleared of all suspicion, yeah? Believe me when I say I don't believe this is happening, Mr. Gavin. But I'm afraid all circumstances call for me to issue a warrant
Oh my
for
god.
your arrest immediately.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
shit, there it is, the objection.
Oh.
Oh, no need to apologize. I rather enjoyed myself.
What?
It's not every day you get to witness a legendary attorney's dirty tactics firsthand.
Your point, Mr. Gavin?
Frankly, Your Honor, I'm shocked that a person of your caliber would be taken in by such a low-grade parlor trick.
Excuse me?
What the fuck?
What is happening to the
The
fucking
defendant is
judge?
cleared of all suspension. This is hardly the time for jokes, Your Honor. Mr. Wright hasn't proven anyone's guilt or innocence here. What he has done is use illegal evidence to put the blame on someone else.
That's the Phoenix Wright way.
And not just anyone else, but me, his own defense attorney.
Actually, his defense attorney right now is Justice.
Illegal evidence?
Let me ask you, Mr. Gavin. Is there still any reason at present to suspect me of wrongdoing?
Of course. This bottle, for instance.
The bottle of grape juice Mr. Wright was drinking.
How do you intend to explain away the fingerprints on the murder weapon? And not just any fingerprints, am I right, Mr. Payne?
Actually, yes. The fingerprints on the bottle were, upside down.
I seem to recall this being an issue earlier.
The court and this case demands an explanation. I can think of only one reason why one would hold a bottle upside down. And that is to hit someone with the bottom of the bottle. Well, Your Honor,
Oh,
It's also the volume shift between your two voices here.
Yeah, for real. See how the codfish squirms to the last. Well, Apollo,
Yes?
your boss seems awfully concerned about this bottle still. And I'm sure you can come up with a suitable explanation. Just like that.
Yeah. Just like what? Why would anyone grab a bottle upside down other than to gulp? Good. Gokuri.
Don't let him trick you into thinking his explanation is the only legitimate one.
Is there really another?
Take another look at the court record. I believe you'll find a simple answer there, in plain sight.
How about you just say the answer in plain words? Why we gotta do this
No,
little song and
real.
dance?
You would be hasty to deliver a verdict with unanswered questions on sleep.
What?
He's being paid overtime.
Is it this one? Would it be this image?
I mean, kind of. I mean, maybe. He's sitting like so that if he were to grab a bottle, he could grab it upside down.
Yeah.
Just to like grab it. I don't know.
Well, Mr. Justice?
Mr. Gavin said that the court and this case demand an explanation. Don't worry, justice won't leave until justice is done. Oh my god.
Perhaps the
protect
defense would care to enlighten the court. Ooh, what evidence do you have to explain why the fingerprints on the bottle are upside down?
Oh shit, I can't
Oh my
save
god,
him.
I have to take a bathroom break. I need to take a bathroom break while we figure this out.
Valid, valid. Let me see if this is
I'll be
correct.
Oh,
right
thank
back.
God, please. Yes, me too.
Okay.
I've been
We're doing a bathroom
pulled
break.
in while melting.
Oh
and
my
becoming a
God.
chicken.
Yeah, this is the only one I can think of. Okay. We'll take a quick break while those two while we wait for those two then. Whoa. I always forget how long each trial is actually. Mm. Oh, this had to happen just as the BGM cuts out as well. Okay. Lovely. Lovely. Mm. Actually, I think I'm also gonna do a quick burp while we take this quick break. Yes, and I will return. Did I set up a loading screen? I think I did. Okay, right. Yeah, the picture seems to be correct. It's actually
everyone's back.
my god.
No.
It's actually
Hey,
easier to
can we
show you
leave
than
again?
explain your own. Place that bottle on the floor next to your chair.
Excuse me, on the floor.
Yes, now reach down and pick it up. Without getting out of your chair.
Yeah, see, I'm so smart. I'm literally so smart.
See, you naturally go to pick up the bottle by its neck. With your fingers upside down. Fucking dumbasses. Look at this photograph taken
Look
on the
at
night
this
of the
photograph.
every time taken on the night of the murder. The defendant, Mr. Wright, sat here, playing piano. Bottles of grape juice on the floor to the side of his piano bench. He would have naturally picked up the bottles upside down several times.
Wow, I can't believe it was that simple.
It always is.
Recall our dinner that evening, Christoph? I was drinking my usual juice then too.
Basically, you used the bottle on the table to do the deed, but then you must have remembered. So, you went and picked up one of the bottles from under the piano, and you switched the bottles. You took one of Mr. Wright's bottles and made it look like the murder weapon.
Order! What do you have to say to these charges, Mr. Calvin?
Fascinating. So this is the legendary attorney's main tactic of misdirection.
What?
You claim that I switched the bottle.
It's like, bottle?
Oh my god.
Where is your proof?
Proof? Well, that's,
As I thought, more baseless conjecture. I'm afraid your bottle of proof is quite
Objection!
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Oh, Jesus. Your Honor,
oh my god.
when you initiated the investigation of the hideout earlier, you recall I requested an additional investigation.
Oh, yes! I have your memo. Got that here. Retrieve the bottles from under the piano at the Boat Club. And here's one of the bottles in question. Oh, you?
What are you going to test that for fingerprints too? I'd be surprised if you were on that butt list.
Mr. Gavin probably wouldn't make such a novice mistake, true. That bottle won't bear a trace of anything.
Say, Apollo,
Yes?
why don't you go ahead and examine that bottle?
But why?
Just humor me.
Mr. Wright?
That bottle will solve this case once and for all.
What?
That's gonna have the card in it.
That's some bottle. Okay. Yep. There it is.
Yeah. Oh my god, we're also smart.
There's something inside the bottle.
My dignity.
Oh my god, I almost spilled yogurt everywhere.
What's this?
That card, it can't be. It caught me.
Recall that unpleasant woman's testimony for a minute?
Miss Olga Orly?
Yes, our little swindler, Devotchka.
No. Alright, lost time. We already read this. Oh, I already read this. Yeah, it was gone. Well, wait, this isn't... You're telling me that this is the planted card you disposed of? The one you mentioned in this piece of testimony?
Disposed? Where?
Oh, the 5 of hearts. This is the card. The bottles were swapped. And the only one who could have done that was the 4th person in the club that night. You, Mr. Christoph Gavin. He looks so ashamed.
Oh, is he gonna go feral now? What?
The lobster!
Why did he just make gravity go backwards?
He set the gravity to -3 instead.
Huh?
That is all.
Slay.
Damn.
Oh, monologue time. Is this your idea of revenge, Phoenix Wright?
Revenge! Oh,
Revenge for the events that took away your attorney's badge 7 years
Oh,
ago.
What
Shit,
happened
here we
7
are.
years ago, dude?
oh my god, the tea.
My past is like my logic, straight and true.
Okay, but you're not straight.
Nothing's changed. All I did was point the finger of justice in the proper direction. Oh, haha, funny. He's so funny.
I see what he did there.
Fine. I'm glad we could have this little.
What the fuck is that word?
Tete-a-tete.
Tete-a-tete.
It's tete-a-tete.
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 No, don't say it in Japanese.
Tete-a-tete.
No!
ライト。なるほどくん。
This is insane.
What about me? Don't I get it prosecuted?
What is
He's
Apollo's
jealous.
Japanese name? I only know like the Japanese names of the first game. I don't know any of them from this one.
Interesting. I don't know.
I don't know. I believe this time we finally come to the end of our trial, Ohyo.
Oh my god.
Mr. Thane, do you have a report for us on Christoph Gavin?
He admitted everything. We're prosecuting his arrest now. Processing.
I see. Still, one has to wonder why he would do such a thing. He didn't even have a connection to the victim, did he?
Oh, we're so gonna come back to this in the story.
None that we know of.
Gosh, Mr. Bright, have you anything to add?
I'm afraid I can't shed any more light on the matter.
Hoseki
About
Odoroki.
this.
Odoroki? That's so funny. Hosuke Odoroki.
Oh.
Odoroki.
He's voiced by Ken? Oh my god.
Oh shit, really?
Oh.
I love that.
His occupation was listed as traveler. An odd profession to be sure, and that's all we know about him.
I'll arrange a follow-up investigation, Your Honor.
Good, Mr. Rat.
Yes.
7 years, and you still haven't lost your touch.
Christoph Gavin was a man with much significance for me.
Oh, was he now?
Gay ass. Both as a
Yeah.
friend and as a lawyer.
Friend. He was extremely talented, to be sure.
I love how they're talking about him like he's dead.
I needed two things before I could confront him. The first was a place where no injustice would be tolerated. This courtroom. The second was a man who would tolerate no injustice.
Yeah, Justice himself.
In other words, a defense attorney. You, Apollo.
Me?
Oh, the Rocky.
This is a dark time for our legal system. A twisting of justice brought on by our very own initial trial system. We have to set it right.
Mr. Right.
Our work lies ahead of us, and I, for one, am looking forward to it.
He's like,
Well.
I'm your mentor now.
This seems like a good time to announce a verdict. This court finds the defendant Phoenix Wright goofy.
Oh my god. Yippee!
Yay!
Yippee.
Did they stop setting off fireworks? Wait, did they set off fireworks? Did I just not see it?
Court is adjourned.
No, they set off confetti.
Just the
It's
confetti. Okay,
confetti.
they used to set off fireworks inside the courtroom.
Oh.
Oh. what the
Maybe
fuck?
that was just in the Great Ace Attorney and not in like normal Ace Attorney. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, there were indoor fireworks.
Thanks,
It was
Apollo.
fire hazard.
You came through, just like I thought you would.
I'm pretty sure I didn't do a thing in there. It was you who cornered Mr. the killer.
I couldn't have done it by myself. You sensed it too, today, didn't you? Your ability.
Ability?
Yes, sensitivity I lack. You'll come to understand it soon enough.
Wait, I wonder if he means...
His spidey sense.
Yeah.
Sharingan.
What was that, Mr. Wright?
You'll have to find the answers to that question yourself.
The answer.
The
Right.
Oh.
Today was full of questions without answers. Most of them about Mr. Gavin.
What possible reason could he have to commit the murder? Perhaps you'll learn that in the days to come.
Huh? Wait, you don't know, do you?
This locket is the key. Oh.
Huh?
My daughter, Batman.
That reminds me. I met the girl whose picture is in your locket. Oh my god, your daughter, right?
That's right, she's my daughter. You know, you were right about this locket.
Eh?
I took this off his neck the night he died. But it looks like our dear Russian scam artist saw me. So the truth is, this locket really did belong to him.
Wait, but that's perjury. You testified. You said that locket was yours.
I said no such thing, actually.
My dude. Huh?
I merely said that it was a locket with my daughter's picture inside. A subtle distinction, but a distinction nonetheless. And it's the truth.
Wait, but then why? Why was the victim wearing a locket with a picture of your daughter inside it?
Sometimes the straightest path to the truth isn't the best one. Give it time.
No one in this game knows how to be straight.
You're still just getting started with your career.
Speaking of which, I may be out of a job. I work for Gavin Law Offices after all. I still can't believe I just saw Mr. Gavin get led away in handcuffs.
Apollo,
Yes?
how about coming to work for me?
Eh? You mean at the Wright & Co. Law Offices?
I mean, there's not
Oh,
a single
that's me.
attorney in my
That's-
generation that doesn't know it. Oh,
that
whoops,
was
you.
still me, but it's okay.
Oh my god. There we go. I can't imagine that to be true, but...
Wait, but you're not a...
Oh, I turned in my badge, yes. I'm not an attorney anymore.
Huh.
He's just like on the corner.
That incident 7 years ago, that legendary trial. And at the middle of it all was one man, Phoenix Wright. We're gonna find out about this next chapter. The case reached its sad conclusion, and he left law for good. I want to know the tea! Have you ever thought about coming back to the courts?
I'm not qualified to stand in a court of law, I'm afraid. Didn't you notice in today's trial? There was a single piece of forged evidence.
Forged evidence? What are you talking about? Why would you tell him this?
I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. A naughty magician's
The
trick.
card was fake!
What?
Oh my god.
One piece of evidence struck me as odd, it's true. It just seemed, well, too perfect. I'll bet this was the forged evidence. Yeah.
They did say like, oh my god, that's a fraud. That
Yeah.
card can't be real.
You mean this, don't you?
Objection.
I got this from your daughter, Mr. Wright.
Yes, that card couldn't have been found at the crime scene. Why? Because the killer took it with him when he left, leaving the wrong card in its place, luckily for us.
How about this?
Oh,
But yeah, like-
he like made another one so that
Yeah, he made a new one, and
Yeah, yeah.
he can't, like, say that that's, like, fake without showing the
Yeah.
real one. Yeah.
Yeah, my verdict was already handed down 7 years ago.
Then you really...
Yes, I forged this card. One look at the crime scene should have told you it wasn't real.
But you can't do something like that and call yourself an attorney. That's why he's not one anymore.
Who's calling themselves an attorney, Apollo?
So it's true. The rumor is true. 7 years ago. What did you do?
Oh my god. None of that matters much now, does it?
Ah! I punched him. What the fuck?
What? What? It's your story from here on out, Apollo. Perhaps I can help you turn the next page. My office's address. Drop in if you like.
Mr. Wright.
Oh, about your uppercut. Try yelling, "Take that!" next time. I find it packs a little more punch.
Oh my god.
Oh, bro.
And Apollo, thanks for today. I had a good time.
What do you mean you had a good time?
You just got punched, man.
And with that, Mr. Wright walked out the door. And that's how my first trial ended. A lot of mysteries went unsolved, and at the time I had no idea they were all related. Every mystery that day, connected by a single thread of logic. I'd find that out soon enough. My name is Apollo Justice, attorney at law, and this is how my story begins. Sheesh! That's the end of chapter 1!
Let's go. Sheesh, chapter 1. It only took 3 hours.
Yeah. That's to
The
be
shortest
honest,
chapter, guys.
that's like,
Shortest
yeah, that's like
chapter.
the average 3. Like, there was one time where I was playing, like, the end of like one of the games. It was like the last, it was like the last trial, right? And I was like, oh yeah, it's like when they're the end, it's gonna finish soon. We were going for 7 hours because it would not end.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
Oh
finished
my
streaming, it was like 4 in the morning.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyway, that is,
that was good. Apollo is a cutie patootie though.
yeah.
Apollo is like very cutie.
Yes, okay.
And he's with my cam, that's crazy.
I should, okay. Oh my god, the moment I closed the screen share, my like Wi-Fi stabilized. Okay, great. Love that for me. Thank you. Let's see. Who can I raid? Oh, Celeste is streaming. I could raid Celeste. I haven't raided Celeste before. Are they streaming in French though? They're streaming in French, so I don't know how accessible that's gonna be. I could also raid Kana. Kana's also streaming.
Apollo 17.
English.
Oh, that's cute.
He's 7. How is he a lawyer at the age of 17? That's
Actually,
crazy.
yeah, bro. There's gotta be some.
No wonder
backstory
he's
to
so
why-
dumb.
Yeah,
about him.
that explains so much. That means 7 years ago he was 10. What?
Oh, yeah, he was
Oh.
10 when he
Yeah,
Oh my god.
When the
insanity.
incident occurred.
Yeah, the incident that we know nothing about. Anyway, right, this is a good place to end. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Alright,
Otsu,
good
Otsu,
stream.
guys.
Otsu, guys. Alright, let's raid Kana. Everyone go say hi.
Bye bye.
Alright,
Bye-bye.
okay.
I'm good.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.